And I hit record. Hi, everybody. Welcome to
Hey,
episode 13 of Clockwork Cantina. We're your hosts.
hello. I am DT3.
I'm Josh902, and yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. Before we do, though, I do want to say that I was asked about this at WaveCon, and I'm going to attempt to do it after today's show. Is I'm going to try to make an audio version, an MP3 only of the podcast after this particular episode. We're going to see if it works or not.
Ah,
Um, If it if it
yes.
if it do, keep an eye out on the discords and stuff in the future for audio versions only. Because I was asked at WaveCon. I think Edwin asked me. He's like, "Is there any way to get the just
The
the
audio
audio
version.
part?" Yep. And
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of other podcasts that do that as well. So
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it would be, if we can do it, yeah, it would be a good
Well,
thing to do
we
for
will
sure.
benefit greatly from that. So we want to make it as available in as many formats as possible. So I'm gonna attempt to do that after today's episode. If I don't get that to work, I'm gonna try for the next episode to do it with a different tool. We'll see. We see how that be. But yeah, if you're
For
interested in
sure.
that, keep an eye out on our discords on Twitter. I'll tweet it out and
Yeah, keep an eye out, and we'll also see if we can make the previous episodes also into
yes,
MP3. So we'll have them all like archived and whatnot.
yeah. That way people
Because
will
we
have
have
them.
the video we have the video versions here on Twitch on Josh's channel.
Hmm.
And also, if you're watching on YouTube, then obviously you have them on YouTube as well. But yeah, we're gonna find a way to maybe make them audio only if you're into that as well.
So hopefully all of you, hopefully a lot of you are listening to this on the MP3 right now as we're talking about it. Um, so
That would
hopefully
be
it all
nice.
works out.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
all right, let's get started. What you been up to this past week, my man?
Been good, man. Let's see. I have started a new game on stream, which was Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah.
Fun game. I think I talked about that last week as well, a little bit. But yeah, I started it again, and it's a really fun game, dude. Like I'm having a blast playing it. That game really knows how to make you feel like a badass, just taking on armies of orcs and shit, dude. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've just been watching more
Yeah.
TV and trying to do that and stuff, and
We'll be talking about that a little later about what we've been watching
yeah,
and
things of
stuff.
that nature. It's been good, man. It's been
Yeah.
been a lot of fun.
Yeah. So for me, WoW Classic has launched.
Yeah.
And I've been playing that. In fact, I'm sitting in the queue right now while we do this, just so I can get through it while we're doing
Yeah,
something.
man. That's how you gotta do it. I told you, man. I told you. You gotta fucking. That's how you gotta do it, man.
uh, and at the moment, it appears to be quite a success for Blizz, bringing that back WoW Classic, as the servers are quite loaded down with people. But we'll see how if it maintains that momentum as we go on. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm playing a enhancement shaman to level, and oh my god, the game is so brutal and mean and hard
Yeah.
than, than I'm used to. Which I played classic originally,
It's like I
but
haven't been used to
yeah,
this level of savagery for a long time.
I got used to like having my handheld, but it's also great because I've
It's more of a
noticed
challenge.
what's more of a challenge, and there's a lot of people in the world, and they're not all assholes, right? Like if somebody
Yeah.
runs by you, they'll hit you with a buff. If they see you fighting something and you look like you're gonna get killed, they'll stop and help you. And I think that's something that WoW's been
That's
missing
cool.
for years is like the sense of community, in particular with the newer expansions, has kind of gone out the window a little bit. Like people just run by you, they don't help you, they don't buff you, they don't do shit. They just run by you and they're kind of like fuck you, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like now they everybody's they're still like assholes, uh but there's almost like there's consequences for being a jerk too much now because people remember who you are, and it can totally affect you in game. So
Yeah.
um, which they had the first person to hit level 60, which by the way is crazy. I believe it
Oh
was
yeah.
yesterday. As a streamer
How
named
long has this fucking game been out for, man?
it
Since Tuesday, right?
classic dropped. I think classic dropped Monday at like 6 p.m.
Okay, Monday, and this streamer got to level 60 when?
yesterday. Uh,
Yesterday. So it took
uh,
him like fucking 5 days.
and you can track how long you've been on your character.
4 days.
And I think for him it was 3 days and so many hours actual playtime. So it takes
Yeah.
you about 3 days to hit max level if you're just doing it like he did it, and that's kind of a lot.
Mm.
but but I do find that interesting, and I do dig classic WoW, and that's what I've been missing. In terms of shows, I'll say what I've been watching. I watched all of the boys. I
Hell
watched
yeah.
I watched
Watch
all
that
of
as well.
Mindhunters season 2. Watched all of
Hell
that.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Did I watch anything? I think those are like the two big ones I've watched.
Okay.
I watched all of those shows. Love them. We're gonna talk about them.
We'll talk about them later, yeah.
Yeah,
Because that's what the the I don't
kind
want
of
to
our
say theme,
topic.
but like
Yeah,
that's the topic. Yeah, that's the topic of this episode. Is just stuff that we've been watching,
yeah,
the
yeah,
past couple weeks or whatever.
yeah. We haven't really been doing too many like just topic stuff lately, but
Yeah, which is fine,
yeah.
because when we first started, we were kind of like, top 10 this or this and that, So it's
For
cool to just
for me, I just have a lot of fun just sitting here talking. Like,
shooting the shit. Yeah,
yeah,
it's just
yeah, it's
good.
a hell of a
It's
lot of
good.
fun.
Yeah, 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 for real.
And I'm trying to think of
Like eventually we'll get back into the list stuff, but
yeah,
right now
yeah,
we're just
yeah.
having fun, just
It's
doing the
always
damn
gonna
thing.
be there. Never
Yeah, for
probably gonna
sure.
go away forever.
Yeah.
But let's hop into, I guess, some news because I'm kind of out of stuff to talk about. Uh,
Alrighty, well, let's hop into the news.
what you got for my news hound?
All right. So I'm gonna start off with something pretty funny
Okay.
because this happened sometime last week. Are you familiar with Death Row Records?
Yes.
They were purchased and are now owned
Oh yes.
by the toy company Hasbro,
Yes.
which I thought was fucking hilarious.
Yes, I remember. There's memes that are coming out of this. So,
Yeah,
yes.
so Hasbro bought Entertainment One, for like $4 billion because they wanted the rights to things like Peppa Pig or whatever, right? Because Hasbro's a toy company, so they're gonna want the Peppa Pig or whatever to make some Peppa Pig toys. But Entertainment One also owned fucking Death Row, and now Hasbro owns Death Row, which is fucking hilarious, dude. Like, there's been so many memes of like Suge Knight escape from prison board game or something because Hasbro makes like the board games and shit too. Oh my god, man, it's so funny, dude. Like, just all the memes and stuff that have come out of that is like absolutely hilarious. So yeah, I just thought that was funny, and I wanted to
I'd
bring that
actually
up.
forgotten about it until you brought it up again. But yeah, that's a thing that happened.
Yeah, it did happen. It's real. I didn't believe it at first. I'm like, what? And then it's like, oh no, they yeah, it did happen.
When I first read about it, I was like, wait, they just straight up bought Death Row Records? I didn't realize they had bought like a bunch of other shit too,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
was
they
just
bought
included in
Entertainment
it.
One, which owned Death Row, yeah, and a bunch of other things.
I was
Yeah,
like, damn, they really wanted to make those.
they wanted that gangster rap, man.
Yeah, really.
You know.
Well,
Uh,
prepare for a whole lot of interesting toys to come down the
yeah, I don't know
line.
what they're gonna do with that. I really have no idea what they're gonna do with that, but we'll see. I don't know. I'd
I,
imagine they'd probably like.
I guarantee you they'd make money off that shit. Like people buy
I
that.
mean, yeah, maybe they could just
People
sell
buy
Death Row. I
anything.
don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty fun.
Pretty
Um,
interesting. Yeah.
yeah. Um. So there's this new. Nintendo has been promoting this new. Moving on to gaming news. Nintendo has been promoting this thing called Mario Kart Tour.
Ooh.
Uh, it's available for pre-registration now. It'll be available on September 25th. And essentially, it's like Mario Kart, but in an app for your phone. So if you ever want to play Mario Kart and you don't have a Nintendo console or whatever, and you have a phone, you can sign up for. You can pre-register for Mario Kart Tour, which is available on September 25th, and it's pretty cool if you like Mario Kart. So you can pre-register. I will hook you guys up with the website if you want to do that. I'll put the link in the chat. Boom, there it is. sign up for it if you want.
Still, still saving money for my Switch.
Yeah. Okay.
That's interesting. I hadn't heard that.
Yep.
What's she got?
Moving on from that, we have this upcoming month's so for September. I mean, September is PlayStation Plus free games of the month. Uh, the first one is Batman Arkham Knight, and the second one is Darksiders 3. Those are the free games of the month on PlayStation Plus for the month of September coming up.
I'll be honest. When I saw those, I thought that's a little weak, but now I understand why Batman's there.
I haven't played any of these games. I plan to play Arkham Knight on PC because I own it on Steam. I plan to play that when I do my Arkham run, which I'll probably start after Shadow of Mordor because they're kind of like similar games, right?
Hmm.
Combat style and everything. So I'll be doing that after the Lord of the Rings game. And then Darksiders 3 I heard was not like the best, so I don't know.
I think it was okay. Yeah. Since you brought up Batman, it did have its 10 years anniversary. The Arkham
Oh
Asylum
yeah,
game did
Arkham Asylum, right? Yeah, that's
a
pretty cool. Yeah,
few days ago.
that's the only one that I have played of that series.
And that's how you make everybody feel old. Is that game came out 10 years ago?
10 years ago. Hey man, that's we're all getting older, man. Just it's nothing but the truth.
Still fun to go back and play. I love those Batman games.
Yeah, I again I've only played Asylum, so I can't wait to play the other ones for the first time because it's gonna
Yeah.
be fun.
Fuck Riddler trophies.
No. All right, so moving on, CD Projekt Red is officially making more Witcher and Cyberpunk games in the future. So Cyberpunk hasn't even come out yet, but they had something I believe yesterday, right?
They had
Where they
a
ended up
they
they
had a
showed
deep
like gameplay or whatever.
deep dive that was
Yeah,
like 15 minutes
I
long.
I will say that I did not watch that. I was going to, and I just forgot.
I
So I
watched it.
haven't
It's
seen
up
it.
on YouTube if you want to go watch it. It's up there.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out, but I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I need to check that out. But yeah, they said that they'll be doing a dual franchise model, which means more Witcher and more Cyberpunk games.
They'd be crazy not to.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. I mean, The Witcher 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. I love that
Hmm.
fucking game.
And Cyberpunk's
Cyberpunk
not even
looks
out
looks
yet, and
incredible.
it's already probably a big ass hit. There's no telling how many people
Yeah,
are.
for sure. Everybody's gonna get that, regardless of whether it's good or not. Like people are, I'm sure it's gonna be good. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
regardless or not, everybody's buying that fucking game, dude. It's gonna sell a lot of copies.
Yep. Yep. CD Projekt Red on an upswing. And
Yeah,
have
so
been.
they're gonna be making a bunch more Witcher and Cyberpunk games. So that's gonna be very exciting. The Cyberpunk comes out April 16th, 2020, for PS4, PC, on GOG and Steam, and then Xbox One. So
It's
yeah,
not as far away as you think. It'll be here before you.
April. I mean, yeah, that's we're pretty much in September because today when we're recording this is August 31st, so we're in the
Yeah.
last day of August. September is tomorrow, so we're pretty much in September. So September, October, November, December. Yeah, we're almost at the end of the year, guys.
You'll get there. It'll be here
We're
really
getting
quick.
there.
I feel like this year's gone by pretty quick too.
Oh yeah, I feel about that way about every year though, man.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
know it's
January,
true.
and then we're like fucking September now. It's like fuck, man.
Hmm.
Anyway,
It goes by faster as you get older.
yeah, it does. It
We'll
really
do a
does.
podcast on getting old later.
Yeah, well, eventually we'll do one about just getting old.
It'll be titled Daniel and Josh Grow Old Together. Uh,
Back in my day,
back in my day, we used to
back in my day,
throw dice and make with D&Ds. What else you got, buddy?
video games were on discs. God damn it!
Floppies.
What the hell happened?
Uh,
Do you remember dial-up internet? Okay,
yes, I do actually.
these damn kids never lived a day of their lives with dial-up internet.
You never knew what it was like to pick up the phone and lose connection.
Exactly.
What else you got?
But yeah, moving on from that, here's something that's been kind of controversial. I don't know the full story behind it. I just heard that Telltale Games is being revived under new
Yes,
management.
yes,
This has
yes.
been very controversial, though. I've heard that like they're wanting to bring back their former employees under like a freelance type thing, which big oof. But yeah, this is pretty wild.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's mostly just the brand, and then they're bringing back those certain people. I don't know how many. Like, I have the Polygon article open for it right now.
Okay, yeah,
Uh,
because I was gonna say, like, do you know more about this? Because I heard about it, but I there's not a whole lot that I
well, I
do
can read
know.
the article if you would like.
Yeah, go
This
for it.
this article's over on Polygon. I'll drop it in the chat if anybody wants to read along. There you be. But it says Telltale Games, which shut down last year, is being revived after its assets were purchased by a company called LCG Entertainment. The new company will sell some of Telltale's back catalog and will work on new games based on a few Telltale associated properties, as well as new licenses. The
Hmm.
new Telltale is headed up by Jamie Ottley and Brian Waddle. I think I'm saying your names right. I apologize,
Yes,
guys,
I believe
if I
that's
am incorrect.
I
Ottley
believe
said
that's right.
that some workers from the original Telltale games will be offered freelance roles with full-time positions possible in the future. Ottley has spent much of his career in mobile games, most recently as a founder and CEO of Galaxy Pest Control, which is
Hmm.
best known for licensed games based on Duck Dynasty and Power Rangers.
Okay.
Uh, I chuckled at Duck Dynasty, and then I was like, Power Rangers, and I know Power Rangers has a pretty popular mobile game. What?
Dynasty Power Rangers.
Yeah. Waddle's previous experience includes running sales and marketing for the Havoc game engine. Neither worked at Telltale Games prior to its shuttering in 2018.
Okay.
In an interview with Polygon, Audley confirmed that the new business has back catalog rights to licensed properties, The Wolf Among Us and Batman.
Which
Yes,
which The Wolf Among Us was is like my favorite Telltale game.
I enjoyed
So
Batman. I haven't played The Wolf Among Us, but I really enjoyed the
Batman.
Batman
Oh
one.
yeah, I like Batman one too. I haven't played the second Batman
I
one because I
haven't
know
either.
there's two Telltale ones. I only played the first one, but it was a blast. Yeah,
But well, really, my favorite one is Tales from the Borderlands.
that one was good too. I enjoyed it, but I don't know. There was just something about the Wolf Among Us that I really fucking liked.
I
It
need to
was
go
just
back and play it.
it's really cool, man.
Yeah,
Like if you get the chance, I think it's on PS4 now, so you could probably get it for that.
yeah,
But yeah, it was
yeah.
so much fun, man, playing that
Licensed
one.
properties Wolf Among Us and Batman, as well as full rights to original Telltale games such as Puzzle Agent. There are some other expired licenses that they're looking at, he said.
Okay.
Audley said it's possible that new Telltale will pick up some stories where they left off. We're still
All right.
evaluating, but we definitely want to continue some of the stories, he said. But it looks like Walking Dead won't be coming back. That
Which
license
makes
is now
sense.
owned by Skybound.
It makes sense because they're also doing the last whatever the last season
Yeah,
or whatever. Yeah, yeah.
which has its own plans for a game release.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, The Walking Dead I figured would be over. Yeah, there's a couple other things that I'd imagine they're not coming back.
Yeah,
Like
here's
they also had like I think some Stranger Things something that never they
that's
never did.
mentioned in the next paragraph actually.
Okay,
The status of previous Telltale licenses such as Borderlands, Game of Thrones, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Minecraft has not been announced. When asked about Telltale's previous plans to release a game based on Stranger Things, he said that
there
the
you go.
rights had reverted back to
To
Netflix.
Netflix. So they'd have to like try to get them again.
Get the rights again, yeah. So,
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
uh, Otterly said he bought the rights to Telltale because he believes in the future of adventure games.
Hmm.
And really, I always felt like those Telltale games were very popular, man. Like,
They were, but yeah, I don't know, man.
I feel like they just fucked that company up. Um, This is a viable business that went away due to market conditions and some scale choices Telltale's previous management made. I like games that tell stories, and I think our industry should have a company that specializes in narrative-driven games. Telltale's rights were purchased from a company that had been assigned by creditors of the old company. According to Otterly, negotiations began 6 months ago. It was incredibly complex, he said. The purchase price has not been announced. Publisher Athlon Games is a partner in the deal and will handle storefront operations and distribution. Financial backers include various game industry figures, including Chris Kingsley of Rebellion, Lyle Hall of Heavy Iron Studios, and Tobias Sojourn, formerly of Starbreeze. The revived Telltale games will be based in Malibu, California, about 400 miles from the original studio's headquarters in San Rafael. San Rafael.
San Rafael, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to stay small over the next 6 months, and we work for a more distributed development pipeline than Telltale was known for, Audley said. We'll focus on tools, technology, and design in-house. Some things like animation and motion capture will be done with the right partnerships externally. Audley explained that the company is looking at evolving Telltale's episodic model. We will probably keep the concept of episodes, but with different pacing. This is a different world from a media consumption standpoint. We need to look at how people will entertain themselves. I like the idea of binge watching. On Telltale's legacy in its managerial
Binge watching.
errors, he said, they brought me some of my favorite stories to play. They did an amazing job building a company. It's unfortunate the way it ended. Certainly, we're working very hard to not make similar mistakes.
I mean, yeah, they got to be
Yeah,
careful with
yeah, yeah.
that.
You got to say that.
Cause yeah,
uh,
I also really enjoyed Telltale. I didn't play all their games, but I played
Same.
like a good amount of them, I'd say.
I played some of them, and what I played, I enjoyed.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, exactly.
Formed in 2004, Telltale was best known for its innovative use of licensed, character-based narrative adventure games, often released as episodes. However, after some success with the series, such as The Walking Dead, the company overreached, taking on too many projects that were poorly managed. In September last year, more than 250 people were laid off in notorious circumstances. A class action lawsuit against the original company's executive, is currently ongoing. This action does not affect the new company. Executives and founders from the original company are not part of the relaunch, although Polygon understands that some former managers have been consulted in an unofficial capacity. And you can read the full in-depth report on the fall of Telltale over at this article at The Verge, which we're not going to read that, but I will post it in the chat if anybody is curious about it.
And yeah, and the article that Josh was reading was from Polygon. So if you want to,
Yep, it's in the
go
chat
over
as
there
well.
and
So
check out their article as well.
yeah, go check out Polygon. Telltale Games Return Walking Dead and all that stuff. Very interesting. Uh, but yeah, that's
Yeah,
that whole Telltale deal going on right now. What else? What else we got? My mouth's dry after all that.
that's a lot of reading.
Big article, man.
Yeah, man,
A lot of info in it.
for sure. Let's see, what else do we have after that? I believe that's all I have in gaming news, unless you have some stuff.
Let me scroll down. I'm just gonna scroll down the Reddit and see if
There's
anything jumps out at me.
there's this week actually. There's like I don't have a whole lot news wise. There was like more that I have in movies, but even then, it's not a whole lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. It's pretty quiet week.
I only have a few things for TV as well, so like we're this the news
Uh,
section of this week's episode might be real short because there's not a whole lot that I have.
yeah, yeah. Here we go. Persona 5 Royale. I'm gonna bring this up because I love Persona, and Persona
Yeah,
5
go for it.
was like my top games when I played it. It's gonna have new endings. It's gonna have new endings, and they're gonna improve the pacing of it. So if you had issues with the original Persona 5 and its pacing, making it better. So
Mm.
go check that out. New Monster Hunter World trailer. A few games have come out that have good reviews. Apparently, Astral Change, which is a Switch exclusive, and I've seen everybody be playing this, but I haven't actually watched any of it, so I don't know what it's about. But
You know which game just came out that I really want to play? I
Control,
think I talked to you about Control, dude.
yes,
I really want to play that
I
game.
really want to
Control,
play it too.
Control looks like so much fun, dude.
Yeah, it
I
looks
saw a
really
few
interesting.
people play it and I'm like, fuck, I want to watch it, but I'm like, I should stop because I want to play this myself.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it looks.
And
I saw JP play it a little bit, and it looks really good.
it
So
looks so fun, man. Like I want it. I want that game so bad. Um, yeah, it looks cool, man. I've been interested in that game since I saw it in E3. Whenever the first time I saw it, I was like, this looks interesting. And then now that it's out, I'm like, fuck it, I want to play it, dude. It looks really really cool.
yeah. Uh, Here's some news. Homeworld 3 got announced. I'm not a Homeworld player, and I don't know if you are.
Homeworld 3.
But some people love those games, and it's got an announcement trailer. Like I think it was yesterday. So
Oh no,
go check
I
that out
didn't.
if you're into that. Did you see where Blizzard sued this Chinese company over this Warcraft stuff?
No, what
So
happened?
like this company was using like assets, like art assets from
Mhm.
Blizzard, and they sued them, and now that game has gone dark.
I mean, I wonder why.
But yeah, that's also in the news. Uh, you can still get the Assassin's Creed Odyssey's The Fate of Atlantis first episode for free until tomorrow. So if you're in the chat live, go grab it because there's no reason not to if you have Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Uh,
Yeah.
oh, I did see. Did this happen today?
What?
I'm gonna look this up. I think Star Citizen like delayed their single player campaign.
Oh, really?
I wanna see if that happened
Dude,
today.
hasn't this game been in development for like forever?
Star Citizen single player beta release date has been pushed back, so they pushed that back, and it has been in development forever. And I don't know if that game's ever gonna come out, and they have spent a fortune in it.
Yeah, I feel like this game has just been like talked about for years,
If
man.
I was more educated on Star Citizen and all they've been doing, we could do an entire podcast about it. If it ever comes out, it's gonna be cool, but Jesus, like feels like there's constant hit. Yeah, they got a 3 month delay. Wow,
Damn.
or
Three
that's their
months, huh?
single player stuff. I
Jesus
don't know. And the thing
Christ.
is like they still sell ships for like real money to put into the development of the game. I don't understand. Like
I don't,
6 days ago, they announced you could buy a $675 mine layer ship. And then
what?
today, they're like, we're delaying the single player game by 3 months, or the beta for it, rather,
That's
um,
crazy,
by
dude.
3 months. So I feel like maybe you guys should stop making ships and focus on making the game done. You know? That's all I'm saying. Uh, they showed some of The Last of Us Part 2 at the GameStop Managers Expo, apparently. They showed some stealth stuff and how players can use clickers to their advantage. I find that kind of interesting. So,
Hmm.
and I think that might be about all. There's a new Yakuza was announced,
Oh, was it like oh, I heard about that. The new one's gonna have like turn-based combat or whatever.
which is very strange because they didn't do that previously. You just kind of ran around and punched people.
Yeah.
It's called Yakuza 7 Whereabouts of Light and Darkness, which is a weird ass name.
Hmm.
but whatever. Interesting though.
Yeah.
Uh,
Also, to go back a little bit to WoW again, because you were
yes.
talking about that. I saw, I've seen some pretty cool stuff. Like you know how uh there is. Let's see. I think I found somewhere. Like when everybody's trying to do like one quest. I've seen like people like form up in lines and everybody goes to like kill the
Yes.
fucking thing like one at a time. So everybody. So stuff like that, like you said, like bringing back the community together like that is pretty neat
Yeah, and you
for
know what?
sure.
We skipped over a few things with WoW, so we should spend just a little bit more time on it.
Yeah, go for it since we're already on the topic.
Is that on when WoW Classic launched, it was the top on Twitch. It beat out
It's true.
every other game.
Fortnite and all that
It
other shit.
still might be top. I'm gonna look right now.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah,
It's not top now. League of
it's not.
Legends is back on top with Counter Strike, and then but I'd have no idea who's streaming right now, so a lot of that really depends.
So
But they climbed up to
so
over 1 million viewers on that first day, and a couple days after that.
yeah, I was gonna say how long was it at the top for? Just a day?
No, it was up there for a couple days. I didn't check it every day, but it was up. That first day, it was over 1 million. The second day I looked, it was over 1 million, and I think the third day I looked, it was pretty close to over 1 million. It was still at the top, but it isn't now, and that's insane to me. That's something that is like that old, even though it's WoW Classic and it's coming back
Well,
and it's new.
everybody was waiting to play it, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
everybody wanted to play it. So
Uh, but yeah, people were forming lines to get quest completed because
yeah,
like that shit you have to be in a group to share quest completion now. In
mhm,
retail WoW, that's not a thing anymore. Really, you can just hit it and you'll get credit. Uh,
right.
but yeah, people were forming big ass lines. That was happening.
Yeah,
Um,
so I saw like pictures of like large ass groups, and then somebody was like, "Imagine being a killable NPC and seeing a whole ass line of people waiting to kill you."
yes, yes,
That's funny as hell,
and
man.
yeah, Kenny brings up a good point that there's a league championship going on right now, so that kind of helped them be.
Ah,
on
okay.
top. People love to watch that. Them there esports.
Them there esports.
And also it is WoW's 15-year anniversary. So,
Oh, really? Oh, right. That's right. Yeah,
uh,
2004, right? That's right.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
That's right.
They have a great video out. It's got Ronda Rousey's in it. The guy that played Leroy Jenkins is in it. Matt Mercer is in it for like a little bit.
Leroy Jenkins.
Jenkins. Yep, that's said in the video. The actor that played Hodor is in it because he's a big WoW player.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
I can't think of his name. I apologize. Uh,
The guy who played Hodor. Does anybody know his name? His name is uh Christian Naren. Naren.
Something like that, yeah. But he's in it. And there's Bajira and Warcraft Jen are in it, who are Twitch streamers. But yeah, it's a cool little video. It's a toast of 15 years. Go watch it. I'll drop it in the chat. If any of
Cool.
you are interested in it. It's
I
only
know we
like
got
2
some.
minutes long.
Yeah, I know we got some WoW folk in here in the chat.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Marvel's Spider-Man has a Game of the Year edition coming, or is
Oh yeah,
I think the digital version might already. I don't know.
yeah. So I got this. I was fortunate enough to play this game when it first came out last year, which almost it's gonna be almost a year since it came out. Yeah, this month in September coming up. And it's a hell of a game. Like I've played it. I've played the entire game. I played the DLC, and I absolutely recommend this game. If you don't have it already, I would wait for the Game of the Year edition just to have everything.
Yep, that's
But
me. I'm on that train
absolutely
now.
recommend. That was top three games for me last year. It was fucking amazing.
God, sorry, I had a catch in my throat. Yeah, I'll be getting that as soon as
Yeah,
I am
definitely. It's a
able.
fucking great game.
So I find this kind of interesting. Um,
So
CD Projekt Red sold more copies of The Witcher 3 in the first half of 2019 than they did in the same time frame in 2018.
really,
That seems weird, doesn't it? All the hype
huh?
from Cyberpunk, I guess, got people on board with that. And I feel like there were a lot of sales, like for Witcher and just in general, that first half of 2019.
I'll like to contribute that to me streaming the game. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I changed the CD Projekt Red. You owe Daniel a bunch of money. Get on
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
it.
It was me and Keanu from Cyberpunk that
Uh
we convinced the masses to play the glorious. No, I'm kidding.
huh.
Yeah, dude, it has to be because of Cyberpunk for sure.
Yeah.
Everybody's just getting hyped for Cyberpunk. There's people like me who had never played it, so they're like, let me just give this game a shot because I hear everybody loses their minds over this game, so might as well play it, right?
It was a good time.
Cyberpunk is coming out, so might as well play it. Yeah.
There's
Oh,
13.
that's
Yeah.
true.
What?
Kitty also brings up a good point. The show as
Ah,
well.
that's right. It's Joe. There was trailers for that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, for sure. Because the show's coming out. Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
That is a good.
Yes, sir. I'm excited. I wasn't excited for that show till I saw like the trailer for it, and now I'm kind of excited for
Yeah,
it.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll definitely be checking it out. No, that's also November, right? The show.
I believe so. There's
Damn,
gonna be a lot to do in November.
Disney Plus, and The Witcher, and all kinds of shit, man.
Yeah, boy. There's 13 minutes of gameplay for Greedfall out there, and this game has caught my interest a hell of a lot more than it has previously.
Oh, I still want to
Uh,
get that game. It comes out on my birthday, but I
I'm
don't know
gonna
if I'll
I'm
be
gonna
getting
drop
it
that in the
right
chat.
away.
It looks like it's building on Dragon Age kind of foundations, which makes me very excited.
Yeah, it looks great. That game looks awesome.
However, the developers do have a history of having kind of janky combat. So, if the story's good enough and the combat, I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen some of the combat and it looks fine. So
Yeah, I just need the combat to be like not terrible.
it
Because there's
looked
been some
interesting
games where
when
I'm
I
like,
saw.
this shit looks bad.
So I'll probably be playing that when it comes out.
Yes.
There's another thing. Oh. Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun had its 20th anniversary.
Wow.
I played this game so much growing up, and I want to give it its due. I was a big fan of Command and Conquer growing up, and those were like the first games I played. My dad was huge. And I think that's really probably it right there.
I have one last thing before
Got
we
you
end the
got.
gaming news. The cover art for the art of the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order book has been revealed. I will
Oh
post
shit.
it in the chat for you guys if you haven't seen it. I cannot wait to play this game. I need to pre-order it at some point.
Oh, that looks dope. I like it.
Yeah, I need to pre-order it at some point. It comes out in October, I think. I think this game comes out in
Is
October.
it October or November?
I, I don't know, man. It has to be one of those.
I'm gonna Google it.
November 15th. It's
November's
November
gonna be
15th.
busy, buddy.
Dude, yes. How am I gonna play this game and watch The Mandalorian and everything all at the
I
same
know,
time?
I know, I know.
Dude, this is what I Star Wars. You guys need to like fucking not give us everything at once. You need to
Cool,
like
cool, you jets.
because November 12th, Mandalorian. November 15th, Jedi Fallen Order. A month later, Star Wars or fucking Rise of Skywalker. I'm like, dude, the rest of this year we haven't had anything. Space your shit out. Anyway.
All gonna drop at once. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, but that's the art of cover book. It looks really cool. It looks like a Sith temple ish type thing. I don't know. It looks interesting.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to play that game. I'm definitely gonna be pre-ordering it. I want them pre-order bonuses. I don't normally ever pre-order games, but I'm a sucker for Star Wars, as you all know. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull the trigger on that.
Right. Well, we're gonna move on from game news unless you have any other
That's all I got for gaming.
any other thing. All right. Uh, TV news now? Yes.
There's not a whole lot I have for TV news, so
I
this
have
might be quick.
I have a few things depending on what you.
Okay, well, all right, cool, yeah. So, uh, most of you, or I don't know if most of you, but some of you may be familiar with a guy called Gendy Tartakovsky, who was the creator of Samurai Jack, and he also did the original OG Clone Wars animated series, the micro series in 2003. He's coming back with a new show on Adult Swim called Primal. And there's like I haven't seen the trailer yet, but there's a trailer. It's called Primal. It's gonna have like cavemen and dinosaurs and shit. So it looks, I mean, just the thumbnail is like his art style and whatnot. So it looks pretty neat. I'll post a trailer in the chat because again, I haven't seen it.
I haven't
But
seen it or actually even heard of it until this.
boom, there you go, guys. October 7th, Primal. I'm actually gonna watch it right now because why not? It's just I'm
Ooh,
just
the
gonna
art
check it out.
style looks good. Yeah, let's swap cams. Do it. I'm not
So
gonna
I'm
play
chill-
audio for it. So.
Yeah, no, we don't
You've had
play
too
it.
many issues with you, YouTube, you fox.
We don't play the audio on trailers and stuff anymore because we did that once and then like no. So anyway, we're
But
just gonna check this out. If you guys want to watch it on your own, definitely watch it on your own.
yeah, with audio.
Listen to the audio and whatnot. We're just gonna be showing it on stream.
I do like how it looks. The art looks really cool.
Yeah, it's very like his style for sure.
Yeah, boy.
Seems cool, man. Like I love Samurai Jack, so
The same.
I feel like I'm gonna like this as well.
Kill. Oh, look at that
Yeah,
poor
man.
mammoth.
Caveman, woolly mammoths, T-Rex. There you go.
Oh, damn, son. Fucking stabbing
Took
it.
that motherfucker down.
Fucking stabbing it. Fucking Jesus.
That shit is brutal, man.
Fucking T-Rex out of
I mean,
fucking Jesus.
I mean,
Dude.
it is called Primal.
Jeez.
Look at this guy charging with an army of fucking dinosaurs.
Got a fucking rock just beating the shit out of that thing.
Damn. This is wild, dude. This is intense.
I'll definitely be checking this out.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, damn. Yo. That punch.
Damn, son.
That punch. Gendy Tartakovsky's Primal 5-night premiere event starts Monday, October 7th at midnight.
Pretty cool. Checking that out.
So I'll be checking that out for sure. I like this guy Gendy. He's done some pretty dope shit in the past. Like I said, I love his Clone Wars micro series in 03. I love Samurai Jack. So I will be checking that out as well.
Go check out that trailer, guys, with audio.
Indeed.
I'm gonna watch it again after we're over. And audio.
Yeah. Another thing that I have, unless you want to keep talking about that.
No, I'm good.
All right. So another thing that I have is that um, a man by the name of Matthew Jensen will be taking over as cinematographer for The Mandalorian season 2. Uh, his previous works are Wonder Woman, Fantastic Four, I Am the Night, Chronicle, Game of Thrones, Ray Donovan, and True Blood. So he's
So he's got
cinema.
some he's got some accolades.
Yeah.
All the
His next,
PAs.
his current job, I believe, or his next one will be Wonder Woman 1984, which is a Wonder Woman sequel.
When does that
So
come
he's
out?
doing. When does that come out? That comes out, I believe, next year.
Okay.
Wonder Woman 1984. I think it comes out next year. Yeah, June 5th, 2020.
Because I feel like we've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, it comes out next year.
Okay, cool.
So that will be good. Can't wait to see that as well. The poster for Wonder Woman, we talked about it months ago when that came out. That shit looks fire. Gal Gadot's killing it as always.
So this guy's heading to the Mandalorian.
So Matthew Jensen, yeah, he'll be working for cinematography on season 2 because season 2 production will begin October 7th here in LA for The Mandalorian.
They're already gearing up for
Fucking
that.
season 1 isn't even out yet, and they're already gonna start production on season
They want
2
to
in
make sure they
October.
keep everybody happy.
And then Rick Famuyiwa, who's a director on a couple, I think an episode or two, I think, for season 1 of The Mandalorian. He's the only director confirmed to return for season 2,
Hmm.
with Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni
Cool.
returning as executive producers. So yeah,
All
very
right.
excited about that. As you guys know, I'm so very excited about The Mandalorian. It's the
Same.
thing that I'm most excited about. I'm more excited about this than episode 9. I'm
Same.
more excited about this than fucking anything. I can't wait for them.
Yeah, I'm way more excited for Mandalorian than I am the new movie.
Absolutely, man.
Just because
100%.
I feel like Mandalorian definitely probably fits my style more. For
I
sure.
mean,
That old
yeah, the
Western kind of deal.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna watch both, and all of course, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how the 9 film saga ends. But just like, you know, I wasn't the biggest fan of episode 8, and then like, I don't know, just this movie, I'm not as excited as I should be for episode 9, to be honest. I don't know.
Hmm.
You feel like I'd be more excited about it, which I mean I still am. I still want to watch it, but like, yeah, Mandalorian is the thing that I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah, buddy. I'm the same. I'm the same.
And yeah, I don't. What you got for TV, man?
Well, I got a few things. And most of this will just be rapid fire stuff. Things like,
Yeah, go for it.
you know, Alex Trebek is going back to work in Jeopardy after completing chemotherapy. So,
Yeah, Alex Trebek.
fucking cheers to you, Alex. So we're glad you're
Good
doing,
shit,
seem to be
man. Good
doing
shit
well.
for doing better. Yeah,
Um, Leslie Jones is not returning to Saturday Night Live.
I heard
So,
about that. Yeah, I heard about that.
which I haven't watched SNL in a very long time, but it's just gonna be
I
some
haven't
rapid
either,
fire
but
stuff.
yeah, yeah, go for it.
Um, I think Eddie Murphy's coming back to host Saturday Night Live, right?
Yes, he is. They announced that he and young William Eyelash, as I like to call her, Billie Eilish or whatever. I think that's her name. She'll be like the first musical guest, along with I believe Woody Harrelson. Is like the first, like one of the first things. Woody Harrelson and her, and then like
Sorry, I just read some news that made me gasp, and I'll get to it in a
oh
minute.
really? All right, go for it.
That's not what I'm talking about next. I'm gonna get to it. Let's lower it down on the list.
Go for it. What else you got?
Mr. Robot has a new trailer out for their final season, which premieres October 6th. I don't know. I watched
I
the first season of this show.
I haven't seen any of it, but I want to watch it. I hear it's really good.
It's a trip, man. It's a trip. I liked the first season. I need to go back and
I
watch
have to
the
watch it
others.
all because I haven't seen any of it, but I hear
Yeah.
it's good. I'll definitely be checking it out. Rami Malek is an incredible actor. The last thing I saw him in was probably Bohemian Rhapsody. He just killed it in that movie as Freddie Mercury.
Yep. He's got a big career coming. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if we talked about this. Disney confirms no rated R content on Disney Plus, which surprises nobody.
Yeah, no, that you should not be surprised about that.
Yeah.
Like at all. Like that's obvious. They're not gonna have rated R content on Disney Plus. Are you kidding me? It's Disney Plus. Come on now.
They have other ways to release that if they wanted to. Anyway, they wouldn't put it on there. Cobra Kai season 1 released for free on YouTube. There is no
Wait,
excuse
what?
any longer. No
Wait,
excuse
what?
any longer. You
What?
hear me?
Wait. No. Repeat it again. What'd you say?
Cobra Kai season 1 is released
Yes.
for free on YouTube. There's no excuse any longer for nobody not to watch this show.
Dude, I
uh,
need to check it out then.
the first season is 100% free. I'm gonna read this article super quick and make sure
You're
I'm
gonna
not
have
wrong.
to send me the link to that.
For the last 15 months, it cost $12 per month to watch Cobra Kai on YouTube, and now it's free. YouTube has made the
I need,
entire 10-episode first season of the Karate Kid sequel available for free with ads, part of a shifting distribution strategy for its slate of original programming. Uh, da, 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 da. Go watch Cobra Kai, guys. It's so good. Let me see if I can. I'll fucking find the link for you.
all right. Yeah. Yes. If you find a link, definitely send it to me because I wanna check that show out. I know you always talk about it, and I've been wanting to check it out myself.
Oh, this says now streaming free for a limited time.
Ooh, well, I gotta. Yeah, you gotta let me know about that for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Free. Yeah,
Because
it's
there
all
was
free.
another show on HBO that I wanted to watch, but they're like, it's only gonna be available on YouTube for the weekend, so you can catch up in time for season 2 or whatever. So they only did that for a little bit. Um,
Oh, what's playing
but yeah,
sound? Why do I hear music right now? The hell?
I don't know.
Get out of here. Oh, I accidentally started Cobra Kai.
Oh,
It
you
won't.
did?
It won't stop. I don't see anything. Stop it. That's spoilers. Get out of here. There we go. Uh,
until September 12th.
so get on it, guys. Go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch
It's
Cobra
only
Kai.
season 1 though, not season 2.
Just season 1 for the moment, but season 2, I'm sure they'll be doing not long after.
Okay, well, I am gonna be checking this out, and I will report back to you when I do.
It's 10 episodes and they are short
Like
episodes.
half an hour is, yeah, like some even less than half an hour
So
sometimes,
you
right?
can get through it real damn quick.
I'm gonna try to watch this, and then I'll report back to you.
All right, sweet. Uh,
Yeah,
but yeah, go watch it, guys, and let me know what you think, cause God, I love it. I love it. I love that show.
yeah.
I've talked about it like nonstop. Like, please go fucking watch it. Okay.
For
Um,
sure.
let's see if there's any other news we got going on here. Uh,
Mhm.
Titans season 2 got a trailer. I need to go back and watch season 1. So, if you guys are interested in Titans season 2, there's a
I
trailer
have
out there
not
for it.
seen any of this.
I did. I did watch the trailer, and it is full of spoilers. So don't watch it
The,
if you haven't seen season 1.
yeah, no. The only one of these DC shows that I have seen is Swamp Thing. I finished it, and I really enjoyed Swamp Thing. And I'm
Uh,
sad that there's no season 2 because, damn it, that show was great.
oh, we also watched. Sorry, I read something that made me reminded me of this. It's like when we didn't shout it out at the start. I like we also watched Glow season 3.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk
I
about that later
I
on
didn't
too.
mention it because we're gonna talk about it later.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah.
Moving right on. Castle Rock. Have you watched Castle Rock?
I haven't. I was going to, and then I just no, I haven't yet. I'll check it out eventually, but I
So
haven't seen it.
I watched a lot of the first season and just ran out of time to finish it, but it's really good. It's got a season 2 that will premiere on October 23rd. So go check that out. And then I read something that made me cock my head, which is apparently League of Legends is gonna be in the final season of Ballers for some reason. That's
Really?
random as fuck.
That is really weird. Yeah, for sure.
Also, I really like Ballers, and their new season is out, and their last season
That
that
show's
was.
gonna be ending too, right? Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I like that show. It's a pretty decent show. So it's got The
Cool,
Rock in
cool,
it.
cool. Yeah.
And I believe that's about all I have. Let me just go one more page and make sure. Uh, Gosh,
That's
that's
all
it.
you got. All right,
That'd
cool.
be
I
it.
don't I don't I don't have anything else either. So
On the movies then.
alrighty. So first off, for movies, this is something that I forgot to mention last week, but we have known this for a little while now.
Okay.
Is that Bond, the new Bond movie, the Bond 25, the new one, has a title. It is called No Time to Die. So
It makes me think of I ain't got time to bleed.
yeah, right. No, but this is a super like James Bond title. Like it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
No Time to Die. That's so fucking James Bond, dude. I think it's a good
Shit.
title. Daniel Craig is returning as James Bond in No Time to Die, releasing in the UK on April 3rd, 2020, and April 8th, 2020
Is this his
out here.
last one?
This is
Or
his last one as James Bond, I believe. Yes.
I haven't seen a lot of the new ones to be honest.
I
I like
I've
a lot of the
I
old
have
ones.
not yeah, I have not seen the one that came out, the newest one though. When I say newest, but 2015 was like the last one. I haven't seen that one. I saw Skyfall and I liked it. But yeah, I need to. I haven't seen that last one. I gotta check it out. But yeah, this is something that came out like last week that I should have mentioned last week, but I forgot. So bringing it up now.
Yeah.
Bond 25 for those of you who are James Bond fans. I'm not like a huge James Bond fan, but I enjoy it.
I like some of them. I love GoldenEye, and my favorite one is From Russia with Love, and then and then Maggie sent a snap last night of Moonraker, ironically,
Oh,
uh, because they were having like a marine space battle, and I don't know if you've ever seen Moonraker. That one's fucking nuts. It's crazy. But yeah, that'll be Daniel Craig slash James Bond.
cool. Yeah.
What else you got?
Uh, El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, was announced for Netflix. There's the trailer right there. If you, for those of you who have seen Breaking Bad, they're doing that.
I haven't
So
seen
they
this
came out
trailer.
with the trailer, and then there's also a poster, which I'll be posting in the chat, both the
You know
trailer and the
what? I'm
poster.
not gonna show that on stream just in case there's spoilers in it.
Yeah, you can show the poster, but yeah, don't
Yeah,
show the
poster. We'll
don't
show
show the
the
trailer.
poster.
A Netflix original movie, El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. So that'll be October 11th on Netflix. So if you have seen Breaking Bad, you might want to check out this movie. There's the poster for it.
All version.
And if you've seen it, the trailer is in the chat, so you can check it out on
Yeah.
your own.
I'm gonna watch Breaking Bad. You know what?
Have you seen Breaking Bad or no?
Me? No.
No, you should check it out. It's one of like the best shows of all time.
I'm going to. It's on Netflix too, so.
Yeah, it is on Netflix. You can like just watch it. Yeah, it's like 5 seasons, so it's not like super long like some of these other shows. It's just like the right amount of seasons, before it
Mhm.
gets out of hand. Heck of a story, heck of a bunch of crazy, awesome characters. So absolutely recommend Breaking Bad for those of you who have not seen it.
I'm definitely gonna
Those
check
of
it
you
out.
who have seen it, you know how good it is, and I'm sure you're looking forward to the movie as well.
Or it made Bryan Cranston a god to a lot of people.
Yes, that's yeah, for sure. So that was announced. I have a couple of things I think for yes, I have two things for the Suicide Squad movie sequel.
Ooh.
We have some casting news and rumors. The first of which is Nathan Fillion will be joining James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. So
To
he
say
will
who
be
he's
a
playing?
part of that. Does it say who he's playing? Will be starring in James Gunn's Suicide Squad. Uh, I don't think it does. I'm looking at this article from Deadline.
Okay.
Nathan Fillion. I don't think it says who he's playing, but he's gonna be in the movie,
Wonder who he's
which
gonna be.
already which already has a heck of a cast,
It
which
does.
includes Margot Robbie returning as Harley Quinn, Viola
Of
Davis
course.
returning as Amanda Waller, Jai Courtney returning as Captain Boomerang, Joel Kinnaman returning as Rick Flag, and with new cast members, Idris Elba, who we don't know who he's playing, but people have been rumored that he might be playing like Bronze Tiger or something. David Dastmalchian, who's going to be Polka Dot Man. Yes, that is a character.
That dude. That dude's having a career right now, huh?
He is, man. He's in a bunch of stuff,
I
dude.
love him. I love him too. He's great.
Daniela Melchior, who's going to be Ratcatcher. Flula Borg and Steve Agee, who's going to be King Shark. So heck of a cast.
Oh man,
And
I love King Shark.
not only is Nathan Fillion joining, but we also have Taika Waititi is in talks to appear in
Yeah,
Suicide Squad
yeah.
as well.
Also having a career at the moment.
Yeah, the Taika Waititi Renaissance is going on right now. In addition to the Keanu Sans and whatnot, there's a bunch of guys who are going to be everywhere right now.
Yep.
So Taika and Nathan Fillion might be in the Suicide Squad sequel. Again, we don't know who Taika is going to portray, but him and Nathan Fillion are in talks to join the sequel, which is very exciting because you know I'm all for DC continuing to improve on their universe. Um, and these are just solid guys to add to your. So
Yeah.
you know, talent is always good. Those guys are in talks to join Suicide Squad. Cool. Um, Here's something that I thought was super fucking ridiculous. I'm like, what in the world? This is how you know they're making movies about anything. Fucking Eva Longoria is set to direct the Flamin' Hot movie for Fox Searchlight. And
Wait,
if
why
you don't know
now?
what the hell I mean by that,
I don't.
Flamin' Hot is the biopic about the janitor who invented the classic Cheeto snack, the Flamin' Hot Cheeto movie, coming to you from Eva Longoria and Fox Searchlight. They're making a Hot Cheeto movie, dude. They're making a Hot Cheetos movie. Okay, this is real. If you didn't think that the Emoji Movie or the Angry Birds or some of these other ridiculous ideas that they came up with, which by the way they're making like a Playmobil movie too. You know those little Playmobil toys? They're making a movie off of that.
If you're
They're
listening to
making a
the
Hot
MP3
Cheetos
version of
movie.
this, I'm just shaking my head.
Yeah, Josh is just shaking his head like he didn't say anything before that.
Well,
They're making, I repeat, a hot flaming Hot Cheetos movie.
that's gonna win an Oscar for sure.
So yeah, I don't know who's looking forward to that, but I mean, I guess
That's
if you're interested in the history of the flaming hot Cheetos and how they became to
never even
be,
eaten one.
then this movie is for you. Um,
Lord.
yeah, yeah. What else we got here? Oh, here we go. Here's something. The Mortal Kombat movie finds its Sonya Blade
Ooh.
and Kano. So we have some casting news for
I
its.
also got Scorpion and a few others.
So Louis Tan, who is the star of Wu Assassins, which I need to check that out as well. It's another Netflix show that I have on my
I've
list.
watched a little bit of it.
He is in talks to play an undisclosed lead character, which I assume he's Scorpion or no?
No, Scorpion.
Who's Scorpion?
Scorpion is. Sorry, I'm gonna look up his name.
Anyway, well, while you look that up, the Meg actress Jessica McNamee is in final negotiations to play Sonya Blade.
I think the guy you said is gonna play Sub Zero.
Okay,
Uh,
and Josh Lawson is going to portray Kano.
uh,
Um,
Hiroyuki Sanada is gonna be Scorpion. So you may not recognize the
okay.
name, but if you saw a picture of him, you'd know him. He's the guy. He's the guy that beats the shit out of Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai. And it was also in Westworld. The
Joe Taslim, who's on board as Sub Zero. Makad Brooks, who those of you who watch Supergirl may know as uh what's his name? Uh Shit, why am I blanking on his name?
I'm trying to get a picture of.
The black guy from Supergirl, Makad Brooks. He's playing Jackson Briggs. Jax
Yes,
Briggs.
yes, yes.
Ludi Lin is going to be Liu Kang. Mortal Kombat is set for a March 5th, 2021 release.
Here's your Scorpion. There's Scorpion. That's him.
Oh, dude, heck yeah,
He's perfect for Scorpion.
That guy is fucking awesome. He was also in Endgame. Spoiler alert:
Yeah,
when he
that's right.
fought Ronan. That guy's in a bunch of shit, man.
Yeah, he's got a career. I keep saying that. He got a career.
Yeah, he's in a bunch of shit.
Uh,
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, there's your Mortal Kombat cast news.
I hope that. Look, I love the original Mortal Kombat movie. It's so much fun.
This one's exciting because they're gonna have like fatalities and shit, right?
Yeah, bloody
So
mess.
that'll be very interesting. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, Terminator Dark Fate releases an official trailer. Did you check it out?
I did watch this trailer.
I did as well, and it looks a lot
It
better
looks
than the
so much
first.
better than that first trailer. That
They
first
even
trailer's
used
awful.
they even actually used the Terminator music in this one, which for some fucking reason they didn't use at all in the last. So if you want to put it up on the to show
Oh
everybody,
god, I typed in Mortal Kombat trailer, not fucking
I
Terminator.
put it in the chat. I put it in the chat.
Ah, there we go.
Just grab the link from the chat
I
and
was
put it
trying to
there.
get ahead of you and fell behind because I was still thinking about
It's
Mortal
fine.
Kombat.
It's fine. I'm gonna be posting. There's a couple more trailers that we can show, so I'll put them in the
Here
chat
we
for you.
go.
So yeah, Terminator Dark Fate. It starts off with the new Terminator lady and Sarah Connor, and it's we finally get to hear some dialogue from Sarah Connor. It's been a while since we've heard Linda Hamilton like in character as this
Mhm.
as Sarah Connor.
But it's a very
So
good
that's cool.
trailer. Uh,
It's a lot better than the other one. The
oh
other
my
one
god, first one was
I did
awful.
not like at all. Yeah, the first one not. This is cool right here. The shot of the Terminators coming out of the water. That's fucking.
Yeah.
So there's a few things in here that have me interested. Um, I still don't know what the hell this what's the deal with this movie. Like,
Yeah, I don't either. I usually never do like Terminator stuff.
but like there's some really cool imagery and shots in here.
This is a cool shot.
Yeah, that one. That's really cool. That Terminator can have a Terminator dog, I guess. The dude who plays I believe Ghost Rider from Agents of Shield
Yep.
is gonna be the main bad guy Terminator. Yeah, I want to know what the deal is with this lady who says she's not like a Terminator, but she's like a super enhanced human or whatever. I want to know who the girl they're protecting is. There's Sarah Connor meeting the Terminator again for the first time. She seems not happy.
She tries to
Which
kill him in every movie.
which literally in the trailer she's like, after this is over, I'm gonna kill you, or whatever. She says that.
Yeah.
Tim Miller, who directed Deadpool, is gonna be doing this one as well. And yeah, I mean, it looks pretty neat. Definitely a lot better than the last trailer. Like I said that
Fucking
already a
just
few times.
murdering cops right
But
now.
it's
Sorry.
so yeah. There's stuff like out of his neck too and stuff. You see
Yeah,
that?
he's like
Like out of his
spiking them.
shoulders and
He's
stuff,
like
dude.
porcupining. Yeah.
Yeah. And then right here when she like slices and dices him up with a whip or the chain. I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
yeah. There's yeah. It
There's
looks.
some good stuff in here, man.
I'll be checking this out for sure.
That first
Like,
trailer, I was like, meh. This trailer, I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out.
yeah, like I'm not like super excited for this movie, like by any means. But like, I'm still gonna check it out because I like the Terminator franchise, so I'll still still gonna watch it, check it out.
I'll be
Another
back.
thing that I thought was interesting is that I thought that we were gonna see John Connor again because they announced the actor was gonna be returning from T2.
Mm-hmm.
I thought like since they announced that he was in the movie again, I thought that they would show him in this new trailer, but he wasn't anywhere
I
to be seen.
bet you he dies within the first 5 minutes.
Probably.
I bet you
Yeah.
they show him and he dies within the first 5 minutes.
He hasn't been in any of the footage, and he's not with them, so he's probably he's probably gonna.
Yeah.
I feel like that makes sense.
All right. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. What else we got here? Here we go. Here's something. The Joker released its final trailer as well. Putting that in the chat.
All right.
This trailer looks fucking awesome. I cannot wait to watch this movie.
Same.
It's one of my most highly anticipated movies for the rest of this year. It looks rad as fuck. It looks super fucking awesome. I cannot wait. Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro are gonna kill it in this movie. They're both gonna be so good. It's gonna be a different type of Joker that we've seen before. Like it's just gonna be a different different type of Joker. Obviously, this is not connected to the DCEU at all. It's its own thing. It's like an Elseworlds type thing.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
yeah,
he's so skinny.
he is. He lost like 53 pounds or some shit for this movie. He's like skin and bones, dude.
Yeah.
But boy, is he gonna kill it. Joaquin Phoenix is gonna kill it in this role, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for this movie.
This movie looks great, dude. It looks so good. And yeah, as the chat is pointing out, there are reviews out for this movie already because people have seen it. It is currently sitting at 85% on Rotten Tomatoes. If anybody cares about that,
Uh,
I'm looking at it.
Before the first trailer came out, I wasn't interested in it really at all. I was like, why do we need a Joker movie? And then that very first trailer came out for it, and I was like, okay, I see why
No,
we
yeah,
need this movie now.
I was curious about this since it was announced. Like, I love the character of the Joker, and there's so many different incarnations of this character. Like from the Cesar Romero version, you got the Jack Nicholson version, you got the Heath Ledger, you got the Mark Hamill, you got all the different Jokers, right? Even from all the other animated shows too. So this is just another version of the Joker. Like there is no definitive version of the Joker because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Like I love the Heath Ledger and Mark Hamill is like my two favorite ones. This guy, Joaquin Phoenix, is looks like he's gonna kill it as.
Yeah, I'm very.
I mean, just look at it. The laugh too. Like even the laugh that you hear at the beginning of the trailer, it's so good, man. It's so good. And then the little like the walk he does here at the end, it's so good, dude. Look at that shit, man. I can't wait to watch that.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
But anyway, reviews are out. I'm looking at the Deadline review right now. Their title is Joaquin Phoenix kills it in dark, timely DC origin movie that is no laughing matter. The Venice Film Festival. That's where they saw it. So I'm not gonna go into their fucking review or anything. If you wanna check out any reviews, they're out. You can go to any website that you trust. Go check out the review. They're out. I personally am very excited about this movie. I cannot wait to watch it.
Yeah, I'm super pumped.
And yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, the Joker paint looks.
Yeah, the suit and everything looks great.
The whole setting just looks.
Yeah,
I don't
Gotham City.
like. It just looks like that kind of. I don't know how to describe it. It just looks like that kind of old school, like dirty kind of style. Looks really cool.
Yeah, it looks really good. Which yeah, that's Gotham City, which they like filmed in New York. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah. What else we got? I think the last thing that I have really is uh they finally released on Monday the D23 special look into the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh yes.
So we can talk about this for a little bit. Um I at first I was kind of underwhelmed by this whole thing cuz they do what a lot of Star Wars things do and it's like they show you like honestly like man, I hate to do this, but they do what a lot of stuff does, and they show you the like original trilogy and prequels and stuff
They
before
love
they
to
show
do.
you the new
They
stuff.
love to do that. Yeah.
I'm just like, look how much better the old stuff looks than the new stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, I had to do it to him, but anyway, that's just my feelings on it. Like it's like oh, I get why they did it. They're like, oh, episode 9 is gonna wrap up the saga. We're gonna show you everything that happened before we show you the new stuff, which is fine, whatever. I get it. But I'm just like, man,
I
the
think
old
I
stuff
think
is
you
what
hit
I
on
love.
the big problem with the new trilogy, which is that they're just too hung up on the old stuff.
I mean, kind of, but then again, not really. Like they don't know what they want. They're like they talk about like episode 7 was super like on the old stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then episode 8 is like fuck the past, or whatever Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren didn't say that, but you know what I mean. He's like
Yeah.
forget about the past or whatever. I've only seen episode 8 twice. I don't know what he said. Forget the past or whatever. And then they're like trying to do new things and whatnot and stuff that to me is not Star Wars. And just like yeah, I don't know. This trilogy is just like all over the place, man. But
Yeah.
some of the new shots look good though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm excited that JJ is back because to me this is gonna be more of a sequel to Force Awakens than it is Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Because JJ's doing it again. He's gonna go back to the things that he was doing, that he tried that he was setting up in Episode 7. So That's kind of what I'm like excited for.
Yeah,
Um, and yeah, we're gonna look at the old stuff again. There you go, or the new stuff again. You see, so that desert planet they're all on is called Pasana. It's a new desert planet. Um, you see Rey training with her lightsaber. She tosses it at one of those remote droids that we see in the Millennium Falcon in New Hope.
I like this shot. Them on the thing fighting with lightsabers.
Oh, dude, the shot of them fighting on the Death Star, which by the way, that is totally the Death Star. You can see a turret like a turret gun on the left. Like if you rewind that shot, you see a turret gun like on the left of them. That is
Yeah,
absolutely the
yeah,
Death Star.
absolutely.
So they're fighting on the Death Star. Now my thing is that what planet is that? Is that
Um,
the forest moon of Endor? Is it a side that we haven't seen that has water and oceans in it? Because all we've seen about the forest moon of Endor is the forest with the Ewoks.
yeah.
We don't know what else is on that planet. That could very well be the forest moon of Endor. It could be the actual planet of Endor, not the forest moon that was in episode 6. So I'm curious where that is. And
It's
then
it's
like
Manon. No, I'm kidding.
oh dude, Manan would be cool, but I
I
doubt it.
doubt it.
Yeah, no, I doubt it. But yeah, that's totally the Death Star. You can see the turret gun on the left. It looks very like Death Star trenchy kind of stuff there.
I keep rewinding.
No, no, it's
I like
cool.
this shot where he's like walking from the
From the TIE fighter.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a pretty cool shot. I'm trying to figure out if that's his new TIE fighter from the trailer that we saw, the first one, and it's from Celebration, or if that's his TIE fighter from episode 8.
I think it's from
Uh,
the thing we
I think
saw
it's a new one though.
Celebration.
Yeah, I think it's a new one. Um,
And there's that
what else
shot.
we got? The Dark Ray, which everyone has been losing their minds over. She's not gonna
Yeah,
turn
it's
for real.
straight up a vision, man. Like that's all it
It
is.
I feel like it is, but also I would hate if it's a vision.
I think it's going to, and I
Only
think
because
here's
I think
my
it's going to
theory.
be as well. Okay, go for it,
I
and then
think
I'll
it's
go.
gonna be a dark ray, and you're gonna see a light side Kylo in this vision. That's what I think you're gonna see.
Maybe,
That's
yeah.
what
I
I
feel like it
think.
could be that.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it is gonna be a vision because JJ's done that shit already in episode 7. But it's like, it's so like
If it's
they've done
not,
that
it'd be
before,
cool.
man.
If it's not, it'd be
It's
awesome.
they've done that before already, man. I don't want to fucking
But they've done a lot
like
of stuff before that they've yanked on from the
I know, but
original.
I'm just like, don't do that again. Like I personally don't want Kylo to be redeemed either. Like I don't want them to do that. I'm sure they're gonna redeem him, but I don't want to
I
see
don't
that
know if he
shit
will
again.
be or not.
I want
Like
him to die a bad guy. Keep that motherfucker evil,
I
dude.
think if you
He's the
see a light
supreme
side,
leader, man.
I,
Keep him fucking dark side, man.
I think if you see a light side vision of him, like with Ray here, he's gonna die a bad guy. I think
He
that's what's gonna
fucking
happen.
he had his chance to turn in fucking both of the previous movies, man. Especially in episode 8, man. He had his chance. Don't keep him dark side, man. Don't redeem his punk ass.
How do you feel about the switchblade lightsaber?
We've seen it before, so
Yeah, I
I'm
know,
fine with it.
but like actually not an animated.
Uh, I
It's
I
I need to slow
I
this
don't
down.
mind it. It's fine.
How do I slow it down?
Again, I've seen it before, so it doesn't bother me like I know it bothers other
It
people.
doesn't
What do
bother
you how
me,
do you
but
feel?
I want to see. I want to get a better shot of it.
Yeah, I mean it's just a quick shot. Like like I doubt that scene we saw there is gonna be for a whole lot of time.
Shoop.
If anything, like yeah, it's probably just gonna be some stupid vision about like that'll be over in like a couple, like it'll be over in like in a minute. Like it's not gonna be much longer than that.
People
Although
are
I have heard
already making
there's a
lightsabers of
few,
that replicas.
yeah, there is. I've seen like people cosplay that Ray already at Dragon Con.
Yeah, Dragon Con's happening right now, by the way, and there's a lot of
Yeah,
cosplays out there.
I saw a girl cosplay that Ray from this trailer
Yeah,
already at Dragon Con.
yeah. I don't know.
So
It looks weird. This whole headshot looks fucking just.
she she looks like very like pale,
She looks very
like very
sickly, which
yeah. She
makes
looks
sense. But
sickly. Yes, she looks very Palpatine-ish, which I'm sure Palpatine has something to do with that.
yeah, obviously.
But yeah, I've heard a few theories on that. I've heard like maybe she's a clone theory, or maybe she's there's she's a twin, like the dark side, light side, balance of the force.
There's
There's
so
a
many
lot of
theories.
theories. There's a bunch of shit.
I think people are just
Uh,
overthinking it.
they are, but I could see a few of them happening.
I'd want it to have. I mean, I'd
Depending
like for something, but I'm just.
depending on how they're done. For me, it's depending on. I don't mind things depending on how they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
So
I'm
we'll
like
see.
95%.
Yeah, I'm like almost sure it's a Vision too, even though
I'll give it a 5% of something else, but
I kind of don't want it to be because we've already seen that shit before. It's gonna be like Luke seeing himself in Dagobah when he fights Vader and he chops his head off and it's Luke himself, right?
yep.
It's gonna be that kind of thing, which I'm like, all right, like sure, but I want to see something else. It would be cool if it was like if Ray had to fight Ray, like for real, you know, like that'd be cool. Palpatine comes out, he has his new apprentice is Dark Ray. It's like what? There's Ray has to fight Ray. Oh man, that'd be amazing. But anyway, that's just wishful thinking that they do something different other than hey, it's another Vision,
Yeah.
you know. But again, I could go on about this stuff for a while. There was a few other shots like I said, they're on Pisana, which is the desert planet that you see all of them on. Where they like having Burning Man and stuff. There's like kites in the air and shit, and there's like statues and whatnot. If you pause the trailer to where it is, let me see.
Here's Burning Man.
Yeah, right there. You see all those kites and shit, and like statues and shit everywhere, all those people in rags and stuff. That's the desert planet of Pisana, which is the same planet that we see in the first trailer that we saw at Celebration. Where you see Rey running and then Kylo like she jumps over the TIE fighter. That's the same planet right there.
You want to
So
hear
we
my
know
wishful thinking about this
so
scene?
we know for a fact that they fight a few times in this movie. Anyway, go
I
ahead.
want I want there to be a pod racing scene, and then I want a new pod racing game.
I'm gonna say that that's not gonna happen, but
Give me that
that
pod racing game, god damn it! Those games were
that would
fun.
be that yeah, man. They just need to do a new one. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't need the scene. I just need the game.
Yeah, yeah. So that's Pisana. If you play the video, that shot of Leia, if you pause it on Leia
I
again.
got it.
So if you pause it on Leia, let's go through this trailer a little bit. So if you pause it on Leia, this green planet, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Endor, maybe it's something else. That green planet, later in the trailer, Rey is training. She tosses her lightsaber, right?
Mhm.
At a remote droid. That looks like the same planet. So what if Leia is training Rey as a Jedi? Now, we know that Leia is not a Jedi herself, but we do know that at one point Luke trained Leia and she stopped becoming a Jedi because she was going to focus on being the politician that she is, right? So we know that at one point, so Leia, we knows some things because also in episode 8, Leia busted the Mary Poppins when she was out in space and flew back to the ship, right? So we know she knows the Force.
A little bit,
We
yeah.
know she knows it. So I feel like in this movie, we're gonna have a little bit of Leia training Rey in the Force, or like a couple more things about like Luke taught Leia. Luke's dead. Leia's gonna teach Rey because you know she needs a couple of training. Because let's be honest, Luke didn't train Rey a damn thing in Last Jedi.
Nope.
He was like, "I'm gonna teach you 3 lessons," and they like cut out the third lesson from the movie, and I'm like, "Really?" But anyway, yeah.
We'll see.
So I feel like that's Leia and Rey on this planet, maybe doing some training, Jedi stuff. So that'll be cool. And then, all right, moving on to the next shot. What do we got?
I got a bunch of ships coming out of hyperspace.
We have a bunch of Resistance ships flying out of hyperspace. So here's cool. Here's something really cool. B-wings are back, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I love B-wings are my favorite rebellion ship from like the original trilogy. Like I love X-wings, sure, Y-wings are cool. B-wings were always my favorite thing. I just love how you have the cockpit and the entire fucking ship spins around and shit. I love that the B-wings are back, but here's what I want to know. Why did it take them until the third movie to bring him back? You could have had him in 2 other movies, man, and you bring him back until this last one.
Because
And then
people
they have
didn't complain enough till we got them.
I'm like, come on, dude. They brought back the Y Wings too, which, you know, people were complaining about the the fucking like World War II style bombers in The Last Jedi. Which honestly I didn't mind those bombers that much. They were trash, but like I don't know why you would ever want a bomber like that in your fleet, because they're slow as hell. And I mean, I guess if you think about it, they did take out the Dreadnought. One of them took out the Dreadnought, by the way. But I'd rather have Y Wings personally. and we have them back again. So we have Y wings, we have X wings, we have B wings. We have a blockade runner, which I don't know if that's the same blockade runner that was in episode 3 or in episode 4, but it's another blockade runner, so that's cool to see again. And then the ship on the right is not the
Yeah.
Millennium Falcon. I don't know what that
I was
is.
gonna say, what is that?
I have a theory about what that is, and I think that is the new character Zori Bliss.
Mm.
I think that's her ship. That's my guess. Is that that's her
Okay.
ship?
Whoops, I went ahead a little
Because
bit.
because I don't know who else's ship that could be. It's not like, oh, I also forgot to mention there's A wings too. But yeah, anyway, A wings
No,
are back
no,
in.
I see them A wings.
A wings, X wings, B wings, Y
You like
wings.
B wings? I was always an A wing guy.
Yeah, B wings are always my thing. I mean, I like them all, but B wings are my ship.
I always really liked the A wings.
And yeah, the blockade runner, and I think Zori's ship on the right. But anyway, that's the resistance fleet. Which also another interesting thing about that shot is they're coming in from hyperspace. They're in an atmosphere though. They're in a planet.
Yeah.
They're not in space. They're not like coming out of hyperspace in space. They're inside of a planet coming out of hyperspace, which I think is interesting.
Uh-huh.
All right, moving on to the next shot.
Yeah.
We have a ginormous, colossal, fucking fleet of Star Destroyers. Which, by the way, are not First Order Star Destroyers. They are Imperial Star Destroyers.
Yep.
Now, my thing on this is, I don't know if you noticed, but they have red stripes on them.
Which shot? This shot or the other shot?
There's one where you can see more clearly. There's like more light.
Shot.
I think so. They have you can see that there's like red. You can
Oh,
kind of
yes,
see.
yes.
They have like
Right
red
here.
lining on the edge, right?
Yeah.
And also on I believe on the shot where you can see under them, they have like ventral cannons under them. But anyway, this fleet, this is Palpatine's fleet right here.
Straight up, no doubt.
That's Palpatine's ginormous fleet that was out for 30 years in the unknown regions. Those are Palpatine's boys. They even got the red stripes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, what else is red in this movie that's called Sith? The Sith troopers are red.
That's right.
These Star Destroyers are red. These are all Palpatine's boys, right? Okay.
Isn't there also some red shit in Battlefront 2 that has to do with Palpy?
Yes. He has the yeah.
Like the robot.
Yeah, the robot droid things that have like
Yeah.
Palpatine's face on them.
They're also red.
This is all part of his contingency plan. Palpatine sent out a fleet after the Battle of Jakku to the unknown regions. I guess where they've been building and amassing this fucking colossal fleet.
I'll say the fucking thing's huge. Look at it. Like, Jesus.
There's like hundreds of Star Destroyers, dude.
Yeah.
There's hundreds of Star Destroyers. How the hell are they gonna stop that, dude? What are they gonna do? I mean, we'll find out, of course, but like, what the fuck, dude? That's so many Star Destroyers. Anyway, so yeah, that's Palpatine's fleet. What else we got?
We got John Boyega and
we got Finn and Janna, who Janna has been they joked around at Celebration that she might be Lando's daughter. So we'll see if that's true or not. They joked about it on stage though.
Yeah.
The actress said that she might be Lando's daughter. We'll see if that's true or not. But yeah. That's just a cool shot of them on inside of a cockpit of a ship.
Is that just a random pilot in the bag? Looks like
the glove and the helmet. Yeah, that's just like some random pilot, I think. Some resistance pilot.
Fuck you, random pilot.
Yeah, we can't even see you, dude.
Oh, we got evil C-3PO. Check it out.
We have Creepy L right here with the red eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I've heard some stuff about this.
Yeah.
So I have an idea about what this is. I'm not gonna say what it is.
His 420 blaze it.
Yeah, I've heard some stuff about this, so I'm not gonna say what it is because I kind of have an idea.
I wonder if this has some stuff to do with it.
But C-3PO has red eyes, and yeah, I don't think 3PO has had red eyes.
He had red arm at one point.
Yeah, but did you recognize him because of the red arm?
No, I recognized him because he wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you wouldn't recognize me with the red arm. Anyway, so yeah, 3PO with the red eyes is a cool shot. These lasers, this reminds me of like Star Killer Base again,
Yep.
except they're like it's not like Star Killer Base.
Star Wars is obsessed with destroying planets.
They're in love with planet destroying weapons. I think maybe those Star Destroyers that have those cannons underneath them. This might be that. Like
Oh yeah,
they're probably gonna do like planetary bombardments. Like think of like KOTOR
that's a
with
horrible
Terrace.
pause. Sorry, I paused that at the worst moment.
Yeah, think of like KOTOR's planetary bombardments.
Yeah,
You know, I think maybe something like that.
they turned the ground to glass.
Yeah.
I
So
believe is
I'm
the
thinking
other
maybe
at one
something like
point.
that. That's what that might be. What else we got? I think I think it went up to like Ray with her lightsaber.
Yeah, and I
Was that where you
paused it
paused
like when she had a funny face.
it? Yeah. So it's her throwing her lightsaber at a training remote, which you can see
Yeah, it's like
there.
right here.
She chops a tree in half. She has like a red bandage on her hand for some reason, like a red like wrap. She has like a red wrap around her arm or hand. Me, I think. Like if you skip up a little bit ahead, you can see her when she catches the lightsaber again.
Sorry, I was trying
Right.
to show the remote. Right there it is.
Okay, yeah.
Because
There's
I
the
actually
remote.
didn't notice it early on.
Yeah. There's just that's why she throws it because she's trying to get that training remote.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's the red ribbon. Wow, you can see that really.
yeah. She has like the red ribbon around her hand. I don't know what the deal with that is, but she has it on her hand for some reason.
She's also got this stick in her other hand.
And she's got a stick. Yeah, so she's training. She's
Yeah,
training right now. This is Jedi training, which is cool to see because we didn't see any of this in the other movies.
she wrapped this around her head. She'd be like Rambo.
I mean, kind of that pause shot you have
Yeah, I
there,
know, right?
kind of. Yeah. Who
Ahead
knows?
a
Maybe
little
she's
bit.
gonna make a cameo in that last Rambo
Whoops.
movie.
Back just I want to capture that best. Yeah, and then she
Okay, and
grabs the
here
saber.
here we have Kylo.
And then we have Kylo. Yep.
We have Kylo walking out of his TIE fighter. I'm not sure what planet this is. This looks very dark. I'm not sure if
I think they may have messed with the color here, and it's still that desert planet, to be honest.
it could be because it could be. They're just trying to trick us here. It might be because I was gonna say it looks very desertish.
But that fucking lightning strike right here that
Yeah, I
happens
see it.
throws me off.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. What if this is maybe like a part of a vision or something?
Could be.
I don't know. I don't know what this is,
I
but
don't
it's
either.
just a cool shot of him walking out, busting out his lightsaber. He's like taking it easy though. He like pulls out his lightsaber, but he's not like in a rush or anything. He's just like busting it out, just walking, letting the lightsaber hit the floor.
There's another lightning strike back there, by the way.
Yeah, by the TIE fighter. Yeah, it's just a cool shot of him walking out with a
And
lightsaber.
then we cut to this shot, which we talked about, but we like it.
Yes, they're fighting. Rey and Kylo are fighting on the remains of Death Star. You can see a gun turret on the left side. There you go. You see it in all the water. That is 100% the Death Star.
Yeah, it straight up is.
And then of course, yeah, look at that. I'm listen. I'm happy that we're gonna have a lightsaber duel again in this movie.
Yep.
I'm glad to see lightsabers clash and touch again because I
I like,
miss that.
I like
I
Ray's
like
outfit never changes.
it's
It's always
it's
the
kind
same.
it's like very minute like differences
Yeah.
because for the most part she kind of has the same outfit in all three of the movies.
But like Luke's outfit in all three movies is different.
Changed, yeah. Well, I mean, she has a theme to her clothes, man. She likes to stick to it, dude.
And, well, I think they just really like to put the white and the black against each other of
It's
Kylo and
true.
Rey.
It's true. Like in the first movie, she wore like tan, brown tones. Second movie, she had gray. This movie, she has white. So
Unless this turns out to be something, at which point she has gone full black.
dark gray, yeah. Which is again, we talked about it earlier, but this is
Yeah.
probably nothing more than just a vision.
Vision. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wish it would be something different, but that's probably just all it is. And there we have it, folks. I think that's all the trailer, right? Or
Yeah.
I
I
say
think
trailer, but it's not a trailer. It's a
that's
special
like
look.
almost like a sizzle reel kind of deal.
Yeah, it is. So that's kind of that's I think that's the end of that.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, they have the music at the end, which is interesting. If you don't know what it is, watch it yourself. Check it out. Listen to
Definitely
it.
keeping it muted, because
Yeah, no, we don't want to. We don't want to. No. Yeah, definitely.
there we go. And now I can look at chat because I couldn't look at it that entire time. Hi, Monica.
Yeah, Monica joined. Karate Kid training mode
Yeah,
activated.
go watch it right now on YouTube. Karate Kid.
Cobra Kai. Yeah, we talked
Actually,
about
when
it
we're
earlier.
done, go watch it. Keep watching
I'm
it
gonna
right now.
I'm gonna start it at some point since it's free. I have until the 12th of September.
Yeah. Free, free,
It's only
free.
30-minute episodes, so you know it's not too bad.
You'll enjoy it. Guarantee. I'll give you a money back guarantee because you're not paying me. Uh, yeah. Uh,
I believe that's all with the news, huh? Unless you got anything
I have a
else.
couple of things. Couple
Okay,
of things.
what we got?
Okay. So the It director Andy Muschietti confirms that The Flash is his next movie
Oh,
after
so
he finishes
he's
it.
he's the 12th director added to the Flash or something.
Take it for a grain of salt. It could get yeah. Um,
Yeah, damn, dude, that movie, Jesus. Anyway, okay.
I'm about to spoil Venom for you, so if you haven't seen it,
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert for
close your
Venom. If
ears
you haven't
off for
seen
the
the movie,
next 10 seconds. You ready?
if
Here
you
we
have not
go.
seen the movie Venom, spoiler alert.
Uh, Here we go. Spoilers happening now. Woody Harrelson to return as Carnage in the new Venom sequel, which we all knew that
Cool.
anyway, but there it is. Uh,
Yeah, that's cool.
Just get some confirmation on that. And
Alrighty.
you can be not spoiled now because we're not going to talk about it any more than that. Um,
Yep.
and one last thing. Netflix's Martin Scorsese's The Irishman is a 3.5 hour long movie, and I mentioned that one.
Good lord.
I mentioned that one because I love gangster movies, and that's looking like it's going to be a good one. So,
That's gonna be crazy though. 3.5 hours. Damn.
yep. Gonna be digging that. And then that's all I
Cool.
got, man.
All right. Well, that'll wrap up our news for this week.
Wrap. Congratulations, everybody! We gave you the news. It only took 2 hours.
Very
uh,
nice.
some good stuff in there. I learned a few things I didn't know before.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, we want to talk about some shows. Let me change our text.
Yeah. We'll move into the main topic now.
Which show do we want to talk about first?
Um.
Want to start with the boys? You want to start with Glow? You want to start? You want to
Let's
start with good
let's
or what?
let's
It's all
start
for you.
with
Mindhunters.
start with the boys. Fuck it.
Now discussing the boys. You want to do a spoiler alert on this or no?
Uh. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do
Spoiler
it.
alert.
Just in case.
If you haven't seen all the boys, we're gonna be spoiling the shit out of it.
So yeah, if you guys have not seen the Amazon show The Boys,
I
I
will.
highly recommend you
I
should
will.
watch.
I will change the text once we're not
We are
spoiling
gonna
it.
be talking about The Boys. It's an Amazon Prime show. Go check it out. Go. It's so good. The cast is great. It's only 10 episodes and it is a hell of a show. Go check it out. Go
Yeah.
watch it. What are you waiting for?
We're spoiling
All,
the boys.
all these shows that we've talked about, Cobra Kai, The Boys, Glow, Mindhunter, go watch all these.
Go
They're all
watch them
good.
all. They're good. Especially well, all of them. But Cobra Kai is free. So-
Yeah, Cobra Kai is free, so if you and they're short 30 minute episodes, so go check that out. Anyway, The Boys.
The boys.
So where do you want to start with this?
We'll start at the beginning of the boys.
The beginning? All
Which
right.
is I
Cool.
don't know shit about the boys until I watch the boys.
I didn't know shit either. I wanted to watch this show, and then it wasn't until after we came back from WaveCon where it won the poll
Uh huh.
at WaveCon where I'm like, all right, I really want to start this before they watch it so that I am ahead of the game on this one. The reaction.
Yep. That's kind of how I was about it too. Which, by the way, it's only 8
And
episodes.
oh, it's only 8. I said 10. Okay, yeah, eight, even better. Only 8. They're all great, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like 10 because there's a lot. There's a lot of content that just.
There's a lot of good shit in these episodes. Anyway, so 8 episodes, Amazon Prime. Go check it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, first episode. Well, anyway, I wanted to watch it for that reason. Like I already wanted to watch it, but my likelihood of watching it even sooner was like right away because I'm like, all right, well they're gonna watch it. I gotta watch it. I want to watch the reactions.
Yep.
Everybody seems to say good things about the show. I gotta watch it.
Did you do it all in one sitting or multiple?
No, I watched it within multiple days.
Okay.
I did like 2 a night.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I did it. And Yeah, I love the show. It's incredible.
I started with one episode and I was like, hey, we're gonna check this out. 8 hours later, I had watched every episode in one sitting. I
Yeah,
binged it.
Loki did what you did, Josh. You guys
Yeah,
both binged it.
yeah. I binged it. I did take breaks. Don't worry, I took care of my health. I got up and stretched and everything. So, which
Yeah, I
is a good
watched
thing
like
when you're
two a
binging.
night, but I like
It's
I
hard to
was like,
stop.
yo, it is. I did two a night, but if I could have I probably could have binged the whole fucking thing
Yeah,
because it's so good, man. It's
yep.
so good.
It's hard to stop.
The cast is also really, really good. The
Yeah,
people they have as these characters
you
are
got
fucking
you got
awesome.
Carl Urban. You got Jack Quaid, who, by the way, is like
Yes.
the son of Randy Quaid. Or yeah, I think right. Dennis Quaid, not Randy Quaid. Sorry, I
Yeah, I
get
was
my
just like,
Quaids mixed up.
I think it's Dennis Quaid. Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking of Dennis Quaid's crazy brother, Randy. uh, Anthony
Yeah.
Starr, I think that's how you say
Anthony
it.
Starr, which was fucking great in this show.
He plays
God
Homelander.
damn, he played the hell out of Homelander.
Uh, Erin Moriarty as Starlight. What's she been in? I don't know what she's been in.
I don't know, but she's fucking
She
cool.
was
I
in Jessica
like her.
Jones apparently. Uh,
Huh.
she
I
played Hope Schlottman.
yeah,
7 episodes.
I feel like I recognize her from.
Yeah, yeah, but she hasn't been in a whole lot of other stuff that I've seen.
Yeah, she's great too. I liked her a
She's
lot.
fairly new on the scene.
Yeah, I liked her a lot.
Uh,
What else we got? Who else was in the cast? We have oh
Dominique
dude,
McEllie. I
let
don't
me
know how to
see.
say her last name.
I'm gonna open up IMDb here real quick.
Yeah, do it. Help me pronounce
Uh
names.
Dominique McElliott,
Yeah,
Queen Maeve. She was great too. I
yeah,
like
she
me some
was
Queen
good. She was
Maeve.
very good.
She was awesome. Jesse T. Usher as A Train.
Fuck A Train, dude. Fuck
Dude,
A
yeah,
Train.
A Train is a
He's such a
so fucking
douchebag. Fuck he.
yeah.
But hats off to Jesse because he was great.
Yeah, he played that character good.
Yeah.
Dude, Laz Alonso as fucking Mother's Milk. He was one of my
He
favorite
was
characters, dude.
great.
Mother's Milk. He was awesome, dude. I love Mother's Milk. He was fucking great.
Yeah.
Chase Crawford as the Deep. Oh my god, that
Dude,
character, dude.
fuck that guy. And then like they kind of
That
said,
guy. He's like he's a piece of trash at the beginning. They make you feel sorry for him later
yeah,
on.
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about him.
Dude, spoiler alert, but the part where he's like messing with the girl and she like digs into his
Oh
gills.
my god, it was so. Oh, it was so nasty.
That's so
Oh,
disgusting.
yes, yes, that girl was
I don't
weird.
know why, but of everything, that's the thing that grossed me the fuck out the most out
Yeah,
of anything. I was like, ugh, that's disgusting,
yeah,
dude.
that part's fucking rough.
Ugh, shit was gross, man.
Yeah. Uh,
That shit was really nasty. Anyway, Tomer Capone as Frenchie. Frenchie was a good
I
character.
love French. You know what? I'll just go out and say I loved all of the boys, like the
Yeah,
boys.
all the Spice Girls.
Yeah, yeah. Frenchie, I really enjoyed Frenchie.
Yeah, Frenchie was a good dude.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see. Karen Fukuhara, I love her.
Yeah, as Kimiko
Kimiko, yeah. She was
slash.
great. Slash the female.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's the call her. This female.
It's because she's called that in the comics. I don't know if they ever call her
Oh,
that in the
okay.
show.
I don't think they ever call her that in the show.
And the show is way different than the comics, but
Yeah, so that's why I was like, well, we didn't know her name until they called her Kimiko. Spoiler alert, her name is Kimiko.
yep.
Nathan Mitchell's Black Noir. This guy had some funny ass moments.
Yeah.
The one that comes to mind is when he like there's a dude playing the piano
Yeah.
and he walks up to him and sits the fuck down
It just sits
and
there.
doesn't say a word until the guy playing the piano has to just get up and leave, and then he just starts playing the piano like that. That was funny as hell. Elizabeth Shue as Madeline Stillwell, she was great.
Speaking of Elizabeth Shue, fucking Cobra Kai. I'm gonna say.
All right, I gotta check. Oh, well,
Because she
another
plays.
reason for me to check that show out. Then
She plays the girl from the first Karate Kid.
I have to check it out.
She
She's
played
awesome.
Allie. So. Yeah,
She's awesome.
Yeah.
And not bad for an older lady.
damn right.
For an elder, for not an elderly.
For an elderly lady, yes.
Yeah, no, not she's not that old, but you know what I'm saying. Like for an older woman, she's nice. Susan Rayner, Jennifer Esposito.
The biggest surprise for me was Simon Pegg's in this.
Yeah, Simon Pegg with his American accent playing Hugh Campbell, the dad of Huey.
Yeah.
So anyway, the cast is good. There's a lot of awesome people in
There's
this.
a great many people in this show. Even
Yeah,
Joel
but
Osment's in this show.
yeah, he was for like 2 episodes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Traitor. Spoiler alert. Yeah. I mean,
Billy Zane's in this show.
yeah, he was. He
Seth
was in
Rogen's
it.
in this show for a little bit.
Seth Rogen. Yeah.
A lot of it's like cameo kind of stuff, but like
Yeah,
Tara
a
Reid's,
lot of these guys are yeah
Jimmy Fallon.
cameos and shit. Yeah, yeah, Jimmy Fallon. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just cameos and stuff. That's pretty
Yeah.
neat.
But yeah, it's a hell of a good show, and I really enjoy
They have
it.
a
So,
good show. First episode starts off, it's Huey and his girlfriend Robin.
who was
Uh,
adorable, by the way. Whoever's playing that actress, she is very pretty.
um, I believe. Let's see. She's in here somewhere. What was the actress's
uh,
name?
yes. Salg-
Just Salguero.
I don't know how to say
Salguero.
it.
Yeah, Salguero. She's
She made me think of the girl from Gross Point Blank with the curly hair.
she was in Orphan Black, which I've seen, and I really like that show too. If you guys haven't seen Orphan Black, definitely check that out.
Never seen it.
Really good. Really, really,
It's
really,
also in The
really
Expanse, apparently.
good. Yeah, apparently I haven't seen that either though.
She's apparently been in a lot of shows. What?
But yeah, she was in this show. She was in this show for a couple episodes because spoiler alert, she fucking dies in the first episode.
Very brutally too, by the way. Just
Yeah, yeah. She has a
like
very brutal death in that first episode.
like her and Huey are talking, and the next thing you know, he's covered in blood, and he has her hands in his hands, and it's really just fucking just
It's
terrible.
that's another thing about the show. It's very, very graphic,
Very
very,
violent.
very violent, very brutal.
And the
Uh,
thing that hits me about that scene is just Jack's acting. When he just starts calling her name and screaming, like God, it's like just heartbreaking.
it's crazy, man. So yeah, she dies, and then
Oh, but yeah, but like the premise of the show, I don't think we talked about it. It's like there are the boys set in the universe where superpowered people are recognized as heroes by the general public, and they're owned by
mhm,
like a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
powerful corporation, the Vault
Yeah,
Vault International,
they're in corporations.
which
Yes,
which
yes.
markets and monetizes them to like do junk, and then but most of them are kind of assholes and corrupt and dicks, and yep, it focuses on this group called the Seven, which Train
Yeah,
is a part of, and kind of like the main instigator of everything that gets started. But yeah, Robin dies. Huey is devastated,
yeah.
and
It's like Kitty said. It's a very like almost like super like really realistic take on how superheroes probably would be in real life.
yeah, fucking assholes. Yeah, we need to stop piracy. That's right. But yeah,
Um, there was something I wanted to say. What the hell was it? What was it? Um, shit, I don't know. I'm blanking out. But anyway, yeah. So episode one, uh, yeah, Huey and Robin are talking about together or whatever, and then she dies. Little do we know that killed by the soups is what they call them. And it's fucking A Train.
super speedster,
Yeah, the super asshole speedster guy. He like just speeds past her, and
like for
Huey, which I
gross.
thought, which you know what I thought how this was gonna go, because since I knew nothing about the show, I thought that they were setting it up that Huey was gonna be like the villain. This is
Yeah.
like we were like this is his origin story of like of becoming the villain or whatever, right?
Mhm.
Like giving him like a reason to like hate these guys or whatever. And yeah, that's what I thought, but obviously, it's not the case.
But yeah, like A-Train makes an apology on TV, and then they offer Huey like a $45,000 settlement, which he kind of hesitates on accepting because he's pissed. Because wouldn't we all be if a fucking like because like A-Train makes out like she was in the middle of a street when she was like a step off the curb, and when he runs through her and kills her. Uh, and then we swap over to Starlight for a bit, and she gets like recruited by to replace one of the members of the Seven that is retiring, named Lamplighter.
Yeah.
And then when she gets there, she meets the Deep, who blackmailed her into uh,
Right away you see like
yeah,
yeah.
you see some booty and stuff like that
See
right
you
off the
see
bat.
the deep stand ass as he's like thinking cuz Starlight is like she tells him that like she used to have like a crush on him or something, right?
Yeah, because they were talking about Homelander.
Yeah, yeah,
Now he's
yeah.
so popular.
Yeah, exactly. And now he's like he's one of the seven or whatever. He took that as like oh, she used to have a crush on me. Well, let me pull my dick out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he like blackmails her
Yeah.
into assault. So that's nice. Um,
So that happened.
yeah, terrible. And then after that, we meet Billy Butcher for the first time, who meets Huey.
Yes, who tells him he's an FBI agent, but really isn't, and he's
Tells
like,
him
"Yo,
like the Supes are all assholes, and you should have known about it.
I'm here to give you a chance to get revenge or whatever.
Yep.
Join me. This is the only chance you're gonna get, kid."
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the gist of that. And
Yeah.
he hesitates, and
But eventually, he like helps him out, and like he wants him to plant a bug in like the Seventh Tower, while
yeah.
accepting like an apology from A Train. Which, by the way, like Huey is like got PTSD real bad in this first episode.
Oh yeah, he does. He really does.
For sure, and like he kind of has like minor freaks outs and
Yeah. Do we know
panic
how much
attacks.
time passed from like the Robin incident
I actually
to
don't know.
when he goes in to infiltrate the tower?
I don't know exactly. A few days, I
Yeah, I
guess,
don't know.
maybe.
But anyway, he goes to the tower. He accepts the apology as like as all a part of the plan. He
As
takes the
cover,
money.
yeah, because Billy wants him to
Yeah.
plant a bug in there.
He plants the bug and
Well, he goes to the bathroom and drops the bug on the
yes,
floor, and then Starlight comes in, but she doesn't notice anything, and then she leaves, and then he grabs the bug and goes out, and it turns
thinking
out
he's
that
good.
yeah, there's the invisible guy named Translucent Hero,
Yeah, translucent's punk naked ass
and
is
he's
in
like,
there
what the
just
fuck?
chilling. He's like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, and then
So Huey leaves. He goes back to his work. I think
yeah,
he goes back to work, back to his job. He's just chilling, like not paying attention. The door opens, but we see that there's no one there. He doesn't know that there's any. We know who it is. Huey doesn't.
yeah.
He looks up. He gets whacked by an invisible translucent, and he's like about to get his ass beat by him. He's like, "You little shit!" He's about to throw like a TV
We're
on him
like
or
the
something.
fucking Seven. We do whatever we want.
Yeah, and then out of nowhere, Billy Butcher with his car rams the fucking store and
Yeah.
sends translucent's punk ass flying.
Pops out, and then you see the meme that is everywhere, and it's like, well, 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 it isn't the invisible cut, you know?
Yeah,
And like, it's just like, there's so many memes for it now.
yeah. And then Billy and translucent have a bit of a fight. Billy does the smart thing of like spitting on him with his blood
Yeah,
to know where he is. That was really smart. And they have a little bit of a fight. And then Translucent knocks down Billy. And the Billy's on the floor. They're having a little back and forth talk.
which I really
And
like that
then
fight because of all like he's just spitting on him,
yeah, and then
blood everywhere.
Huey is wants to help out. So he grabs like a fucking what does he grab? Like
Grabs like a
he grabs it
cord.
from
I think that's the TV that Translucent had grabbed, and
oh
like he ripped
right.
the
Yeah, yeah,
cable
yeah.
out of it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it has still got power going into it.
So yeah, and there's like, electricity coming out of it still or whatever. And then like Billy looks at Huey and then Translucent's like, what the hell's going on over there? So when Translucent looks, tries to look at him, Billy kicks him into Huey and Huey electrifies him in the ass cheek.
Yeah, in the ass cheek.
In the ass. So Translucent gets fried and then they pretty much take his ass out.
Uh huh.
Right?
And one thing that happens that we kind of glossed over is like the mayor of Baltimore is meeting with the lady that runs SWAT. That's name that's already
Oh
slipped my
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
mind.
with Stillwell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stillwell. because
He's
his
doing it
city's
so
having
well.
a bunch of crime issues, and she's like, "We'll give you the Nubian for I don't
The
even
Nubian Prince or
Nubian
something, right? Or
Prince,
some.
yeah, Nubian
Yeah, yeah.
Prince, who's a superhero that fits like the
Which
demographic of
looks
the.
very Black Pantherish.
Yeah, it does. Uh, and like they're arguing, not arguing, they're like negotiating over how much money for how many years, kind of like a football contract almost.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
and,
pretty much what it is. It's like trading players or
and
something like that.
the mayor of Baltimore's like, I want a discount, and I know about the compound V, and she just like looks at him, which is something we learn more about later. Um,
Yes.
compound V and stuff like that, and then like I think he leaves without signing a deal,
Uh huh.
and he's going flying back to Baltimore later. This happens at the end of the episode, I think.
Yeah, at the end, like yeah, at the end of the episode, yes.
Yeah, yeah, and he got an autograph from
From
Homelander for
Homelander
his
for his
son,
kid.
and
Yeah,
so they get on the
which is
plane
with
to
him on the
leave.
flight.
Yeah, they're on the plane to leave, and the kid looks out the window and sees Homelander. And up to this point, you're kind of led to believe that Homelander's like the only good hero, kind of a little bit.
Yeah,
And
because
then,
they kind of make it. They kind of
because
make it.
Billy says Homelander's a fucking Boy Scout, like he doesn't
Yeah, yeah,
smoke,
yeah.
doesn't drink, you know that.
The show kind of makes you think that that Homelander's like Superman and Captain America rolled into one, right? Because he's got the Superman look, then he's got like the American cape, kind of like Cap. So he's like, he's
Costume
like the
design's
ultimate.
really good, by the way.
Yeah, oh, it is really good.
Like
But
they
yeah,
all look really cool.
they got Homelander's like the goody good guy, and then he talks about like, remember when they have the meeting? He's like, I just want to know about how many people you've saved this week or whatever.
Yeah. Who did you save this? Anyway, they see Homelander and he's like, "Oh, Dad, do you know him?" And then he fucking laser eyes through the fucking plane and it just explodes. Just
He explodes the plane as it
kills
goes
them all.
down, and he kills him.
And then
So
that's how the episode ends.
yeah, it's pretty fucked up. So Homelander takes him out. Yeah, because
uh,
Homelander, as we learn later as well, he has a thing for Stillwell.
yeah, yeah. I don't want to do a complete episode by episode breakdown
No,
for
no,
every
no, we're
episode,
not.
but I just wanted to set up what's
I
happening.
only wanted to do the first episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
only the first one. We're not gonna do each episode because that would take forever.
No,
And
no.
honestly, there's things that I've forgotten. So anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Uh,
anyway, The Boys really really good.
super
I
good show.
recommend you guys checking it out. There's a lot more good shit in there.
Yeah.
I did it. I did 2 episodes per night.
Yep.
Josh did
Did it
all
all
8
in one sitting.
binge. You
Because
could do whichever one you want.
yeah.
It's such a good show though that you're not gonna want to stop. Like I will say that much. And it is a heck of a show. Like each episode I wanted to watch what was going on next.
Yeah, boy.
I'm weak. I'm not weak, Loki. I would have binged it all if I wanted to.
My cue finally popped for WoW,
I
guys.
chose not to.
It took this long for it to come up.
Hey, there you go, man.
Yeah. But yeah, is that all we want to spend the time in on the boys? We'll just do that
For the
first
boys,
episode.
yeah,
That way
we'll
we
just
don't
do the
spoil the whole
boys.
thing for everybody.
Yeah, yeah,
They
no,
just
no,
get
no,
that
yeah.
first.
That's all we'll talk about for the boys. We'll move on to,
Overall, how'd you like the show though? Or
I thought it was amazing, dude. I think 8 episodes. I think like my perfect point for TV shows, if it's like from 8 to 10 to 13 episodes a season, that's like the perfect point for me.
yeah, yeah,
If it's anything more than that, you're overdoing it, in my opinion. Like that's one of my biggest issues that I have with other superhero shows, like the CW stuff. They have like 20 plus shows a season. They have like these stupid fucking breaks that I hate with a passion. It's like,
hmm
oh, we're gonna show things here. Oh, we're gonna have a break for some reason. Then we're coming back on this date. It's like that's part of the reason why I stopped watching the CW stuff like years ago. Because
yeah,
they have these really stupid breaks because they have so many fucking episodes.
yeah.
So that's why it
Uh,
really like annoys me. But yeah, this is perfect, dude. 8 episodes. It's quality over quantity.
yeah,
They are
it's very high
all
quality.
good. They are all good. This show is incredible. I cannot wait for season 2.
Yeah, I am the same. I very much love the show. Who's your favorite character?
My
You have one?
favorite character, ooh, that's tough, man. I really like Mother's Milk. He's really cool. Um, Frenchie's cool. I really like Kimiko. I think I can pretty much what you said earlier. Just the boys, all of them, like together as a
I
unit.
love all of the boys, but
All the Spice Girls, man, they're all awesome.
but my favorite character I want to say is Homelander.
Homelander, he's good, man.
And a lot of that has to do with Anthony Starr.
With the actor, Anthony Starr is
Yeah.
he kills it, man. He
Yeah,
kills it in this show. He's so good.
absolutely good. So that's what we got to say on The Boys. Go watch it. It's very
Also,
good. Yes. What
speaking
else you
of
got?
actors, shout out to Elizabeth Shue as Madeline Stillwell. She was great in the
Yeah,
show.
she's so good.
She's so good. Anyway,
All right,
yeah, that's the boys.
go
I
check
also
that
love Erin
out.
Moriarty as Starlight. She's. But anyway,
What do
moving
we
on.
want to move on to now?
We can do Glow if you want.
Glow season 3. Now, I
Glow
wonder how many of you
season
guys actually
3.
watch Glow.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how many of you actually watch Glow, but this show is awesome.
Glow
Okay.
is so good.
Like I'm not like super into wrestling, and at least not as much as Josh is.
I'm not even really into it much anymore.
Um, it's so good, man. I Season 3 was just great.
Great, yeah.
It was
So,
great.
so for those of you that don't watch Glow, it's based on.
Yeah, give him like a synopsis or
Let me
whatever,
open up.
basic information about the show.
Uh, so in Los Angeles in 1985, Ruth Wilder is a struggling actress, auditions along with many other women in a fledgling professional wrestling promotion called the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, aka
Which
Glow.
Glow? Yes.
She is at odds with Glow's director, Sam Sylvia, due to her tendency to overact. When Ruth's former best friend, retired soap opera actress Debbie Egan, arrives at the ring, their confrontation promises to either make or break the show. And that's more for like the first couple seasons. It's way different in season 3 as Glow has become. Which this we're gonna spoil the shit out of this too a little bit because it's a later season. So if you're gonna watch Glow,
Yeah. You
turn it
might
off
not want to.
now.
You
Mute
might
it.
not want to. We might want to mute. And
Mute it until the
that's what
text
Josh has
changes.
on the screen. Yeah, when the text changes is when we're done talking.
Spoilers.
Anyway,
So in the first season, they're struggling to kind of build this thing, and it starts getting popular toward the end. In season 2, they have a actual spot on TV, on television, I believe. Uh,
yes,
and they have in some new characters and things like that. And then at the end of that season, the show kind of gets canceled, but they get offered a gig in Las Vegas, which is where season 3 takes place. It takes place in Las Vegas.
they are in
They are doing
Vegas.
a show like every week, like a Vegas show, and
Yeah.
that's kind of where we pick up at here. Uh,
Which, dude? Speaking of the way this season started, holy shit! They did the Challenger, man.
yes. Oh my
I was like,
God.
you're going there, man.
So
I was
I
like,
was like, I could not
oh,
believe that. So when they open up,
I
they're
couldn't
doing an
either,
interview.
dude.
So I'm gonna spoil this. When they're opening up, they're doing an interview talking about Glow and their new Las Vegas show, and they're showing off the Challenger, which is fixing to launch. Um, and they're kind of talking shit on it. Ruth is because she's playing the bad guy, the heel. That's it.
Yeah,
She's playing the
he's
heel,
playing the
which is the
heel.
bad, which is
Yes,
the wrestler lingo for the bad guy.
yes.
Zoya the Destroyer,
Zoya the Destroyer,
who's
played by
Russian.
the lovely Allison Brie.
Allison Brie.
Love me
Um,
some Allison Brie.
um,
Who her character's name is Ruth Wilder,
yeah,
but she's playing the wrestling heel character of Zoya the Destroyer,
yes.
and she's
Uh,
talking smack about America in character
and
as
the
she does.
Challenger,
Yeah, talking smack about the
and then it
Challenger and
launches
stuff.
off, and the Challenger explodes, and she's still kind of talking shit because she's not watching the screen of the Challenger,
Yeah, and
and
then
then they
Debbie's
point at
like,
it.
you
Uh,
need to she's like you see her face like she's like, oh shit, like
yeah.
crying and stuff.
That scene is real. Oh my God.
I can't believe they started the season that
They
way.
opened up with
I
it.
was like,
Imagine the episode from The Boys. That one episode that's super cringy. I'm not gonna spoil it, but you know the one I'm talking about that involves A Train. Um,
yes,
yeah, like it reminded me. It makes me think of that. But they opened the
uh,
season with it instead, and it is just like,
dude.
oh my God.
I was like, oh no, we're starting it off like
I was
this.
like, wait, they're starting with the Challenger
Yeah,
exploding?
me too,
Oh
dude.
my
I was like, I can't
God.
believe this.
And
Yeah,
Ruth
it
feels
was.
super bad about it through the
She
entire.
feels super bad, man. Super fucking.
Uh, but
It's
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, and then it's like, and then you have who's the? Sorry, I'm looking at names.
Ooh.
Gina Davis is in this show this season. Yeah, she plays Sandy, like the owner of the hotel that they're having the show in, the
Oh yeah,
casino.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
That's
Sandy.
Gina Davis. Yeah. And I haven't seen her in like anything in forever. And she's actually kind of a. I thought she was going to be more of an antagonistic role this season, and she's totally not.
Yeah, she was
Instead,
not.
the antagonist is fucking Bash for like the first like several episodes.
Yeah, Bash was he had quite the
God,
season.
he's a fucking
Just-
prick in these early episodes. I fucking hate him. And I liked Bash in the previous season, but in this one,
I just felt sorry for Rhonda, man.
yeah, Rhonda too.
Yeah, I just
Britannica.
felt sorry for her, man. I was like,
She got a way bigger part this season,
she did,
and she was
which
great.
I thought in later episodes the stuff between her and Bash's mom was interesting, like that whole dynamic.
Yes, yes, very
I th-
interesting.
I thought I was like Rhonda, man. She's like, yeah, man. She's standing up for herself and stuff. I was like, damn, hell yeah.
But yeah, the this season really focuses on them in Las Vegas and the trials and
Yeah.
tribulations of things that happen
Of
there.
having a show every week, and of
Uh,
course, this show is about the ladies themselves. So you're gonna get into
uh,
a look into their personal lives and
yeah,
stuff.
if you're a fan of Sheila the She Wolf, she has some great episodes. She was one of my favorite
Oh, dude,
characters.
she had a lot of
She
character
has a
development.
great arc this season.
Hell of a
Uh,
season for her, man.
um,
Um, there's the whole thing with Ruth and her boyfriend. What's that guy's name? The other guy,
oh God, what's his name?
mustache dude.
Yeah,
Shit, what's his name? I
camera guy.
forgot his name already. Yeah, the camera guy who she buys a camera for, and he's like, "What if we break up?" That guy.
uh,
Fuck, what's his name?
I can't think of it. Uh,
God damn.
nope.
Holy shit. How did I forget this guy's name, man? He's the
Yeah.
camera guy. Russell?
Russell, that's it, Russell. And it's Russell.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, her and Russell, and then she's like, well, you know,
And she has a big thing with Sam throughout the previous seasons too, where
yeah,
they're
I
very
was
close.
gonna say like she struggles between her relationship between
Russell and
with her, Russell, and Sam.
yeah,
There's like a whole like thing with that.
yeah, and Sam just kind of ups and goes like midway through the season to do some other
Yeah,
stuff.
he goes with his
Daughter.
daughter. You know, they're making things happen. Scripts are trying to sell the scripts and stuff. And
I feel like we're doing a terrible job selling this show.
no,
This
it's we're kind of going through it, but it's like
it's it's hard to
it's a good
describe
show, man.
because there's a big cast and like a lot of the girls, lady
They go through a
wrestlers,
lot of the stuff
they
for the
all have
ladies,
kind of
yeah,
individual stories, right? Like
which is great.
Cherry,
Like even what's her name? Tam, the big black lady. What's her name?
Tammy Dawson.
Tammy. There's like her stuff with like her back and stuff.
Yeah,
That was like,
and then there's
damn, man.
things with Cherry and her husband, and if they want to have kids
Oh
and
yeah,
things like
dude,
that.
that was yeah. I thought that was like, yeah, man, that was some
Um,
serious shit right there.
and then there's
Uh, and then there's the stuff with fucking the Asian girl, Jenny,
yeah,
and like her like being like pissed off about the hotel because like she's like, well, I don't like this shit, like
it
this.
gets some serious moments like
There's some serious stuff in there, and then she gets angry at her friend. What's her name?
is it Melrose.
Is that her name?
Yeah, well, it's her wrestling name. Her character name is Melanie Rosen,
Oh,
who, by
Melanie
the
Rose.
way, is in the fucking Boys. By the
She
way,
was?
yes, she's in the Boys. She plays
Huh. I didn't even
Courtney.
notice.
She's in the episode titled The Innocent. She's the girl that's like directing like the crew, the film crew.
Oh, that's her?
That's her.
Dude, I didn't even
She looks
notice.
way
That's
different. She looks
fucking awesome.
but because like she's kind of like they make her look kind of rougher in this show because I think that's her character.
Yeah.
But in that show she looks way different.
Yeah, I didn't even notice though. It's fucking cool, man.
Yeah. Yep, that's her. Um and they have some good heart to heart moments and stuff that happens. A lot of
Yeah,
it has to
that's
deal with like racism and
yeah,
and
the
things
Jenny
like that.
stuff with Melanie, yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah, that's the
Uh
thing. And then there's the whole lesbian thing with Yolanda and
and Art
uh
Art Artie
Arthi.
Arthi. That's it. Which
Yeah,
is
her.
like I really enjoy that relationship.
This show like it's about wrestling and stuff like that, but they go into like these characters like personal
Personal
stuff too.
lives,
They
like
talk about a lot of like deep shit, man. It's
especially
really
this
cool,
season.
man.
They've kind of done
Yeah,
like they've shown a lot of the wrestling in the previous season. There's less wrestling in this season, and there's a lot more focus, which I think isn't a
which
bad
I
thing.
thought was good.
It's a good thing. On
Yeah, I
just the
thought it was.
individual characters. Yeah. But yeah, like all the ladies have great stories this
Yeah, I felt
season.
like a lot of the Glow season had like a lot of the spotlight and a lot of opportunity and chance to like shine. Like they all had their own.
The only person that didn't really get a whole lot was like Vicky the Viking, um,
Mm.
Reggie Walsh. Even the beat down biddies got a
Yeah, they did.
got a little bit of character development in how they kind
Yeah,
of accept
and then fucking
Dorothy and stuff like that. So.
yeah, and then fucking Debbie banging everybody in the hotel
Oh
and
my
shit,
God, she's fucking everybody.
dude. But I mean, damn, look at
Damn,
her. But
Betty
anyway,
Betty Gilpin.
dude.
Woof.
Yeah, I mean, she is. But like, dude,
Okay.
she was fucking everybody.
And then she meets Tex, and I found that
And then
relationship.
text, I was like, what? This is weird, man.
It is a little weird because he's way older than she is,
Yeah.
and then she kind of
She,
screws
she
him over at the
she
end
went from fucking the young dudes to dating the old man,
into the old man. Yeah.
and she fucked him out of his contract or whatever
Yeah,
at
which
the
is
end
how
with
Glow
Bash,
the season ends. Like they kind of get like a TV station. They buy a TV station.
so they can do like
KXN. Yeah.
their own thing finally. Yeah.
What do you think about the Christmas Carol version of wrestling?
Oh, I thought it was cool, man.
That
They
was
like
really cool,
they
right?
like switch characters and stuff. It was really cool, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Glow's a good
I
show,
really
guys.
enjoyed this season. This might have been my favorite season, probably.
Uh, I feel like Carmen didn't get a whole lot to do this season. I feel
Uh
like,
huh.
but she did kind of develop there at the end where she's like, "I'm going on the road. I want to wrestle." So that's what she's doing. Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
Uh, but overall, I liked it. I feel like they leave some stories, which they obviously do to set up for the next season. They leave
Yeah.
some of the
Yeah.
story stuff open when it ends, which kind of leaves me a little unsatisfied because I want, I want to know what it is. I don't want to have to wait for another season, but that's part of the game.
We will.
Overall, was a very good season, and I love Glow. Go watch it. So good.
Uh-huh.
Even if you're not a fan of wrestling, the
Yeah.
first few, like the characters, they're kind of rough in the beginning because you haven't got to know with them and see their kind of journeys and stuff. But once you kind of get to know them and watch them, they're like from Glow, like season one, like they'll really grow on you.
Yeah. It's good. Just you gotta stick with it. It's a hell of a show. I really.
Yeah, yeah. I really love
And then
Ruth and
and,
Debbie.
and we barely talked about Sam, but Mark Maron had a hell of a
Yeah,
season.
Mark Maron is great in this show.
Mark Maron is so good in this, man. Fucking Sam is, dude. Yeah, his character is great. I love his character.
Yeah, yeah.
Such a cool guy. And yeah, he's doing more with his daughter this season and stuff.
He kind of makes me think of the boys too. He's such an
The, whole-
asshole
the whole
throughout like
thing
the
with him and
series.
the whole thing with him and Ruth and shit. It was great, man.
Mm,
Yeah, he was
yeah. And then Bash. I
yeah,
didn't talk much about
Bash.
Bash other than he's an asshole for a good chunk of this season. But if you look at what he's going through, I think it's kind of understandable why he
Yeah,
acts the way he acts.
I fell for the guy.
Yeah. But overall, Glow season 3 very good. Go check it out, guys. If you haven't seen Glow at all, go watch all of those
Absolutely,
episodes.
go
It's
check it
really
out. 100% recommend
yeah.
it.
I think the episodes are only 30 minutes for Glow. Am I wrong? Am I right? I can't remember.
They are like 30 minutes. Yeah,
They're short episodes, and they're only 10 episodes a season, so you can knock it out pretty quick if you haven't seen it before. I highly recommend it. I'm a big fan of it.
I highly recommend it as well. Hell of a show.
Uh, yep.
And
And
all the again, I can't praise the cast enough. They're all great, and they do a
yes,
good job at what they do.
they are very
Love me,
good.
love me some Allison Brie. Love me some Betty. Gilpin.
And not only
Mark,
that, they
Mark
developed a
Maron is awesome.
respect for the wrestling business, which I think is really cool. If you watch their interviews, like that, not just out of Glow, like not in Glow, but like their actual, like Alison
Like,
Brie's interview and like
yeah,
Betty
yeah,
Gilpin
like
about them.
yeah, like the actor and actress interviews. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but they have a good, healthy respect for the wrestling business, which I think is cool.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on to Mindhunters now, season 2.
Mindhunter season 2. Here we go.
Mindhunter season 2.
Which we waited a little bit for this one.
We
Season
had
one
to
was
wait a while for
2017.
this. Yeah.
2017 was season one, and we just got season 2 this year.
Now
Uh,
did I put spoilers in the fuck? I didn't.
no.
Spoilers. So this has been out for a little bit, but I have to be in the right mindset to kind of watch shows like this, because they
Hmm.
deal with very heavy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. I
Let me
I
just
I really
text over.
I really like this show though. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really, really, really good. So Mindhunters is a show about the very early, like,
Well,
criminal profilers.
here's a very like brief synopsis.
Yeah.
Set in the late 1970s, two FBI agents are tasked with interviewing serial killers to solve open. That's like season one.
Well, you cut out like
Synopsis.
really bad, my friend.
Really?
Yeah. You wanna restart the call real quick? Okay, so we're gonna talk about this and then we'll be done.
Sure.
It won't take but a second. Hang on
For
one
sure.
second, guys. Whoop.
Be right back.
Leave call. Da 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 da. Oh, I went to voice only. That was an accident.
Okay, we're back.
Yep, and I accidentally went to voice only. So am on.
Hold on, hold on,
That's
hold
a
on,
that's a
hold
my bad. And we're back.
on. We're good. Okay, we're back,
All right, we're
everybody.
back to Mindhunters. So if you want to go to
So
just for that synopsis
Mindhunter,
again.
late or set in the late 1970s, two FBI agents are tasked with interviewing serial killers to solve open cases.
Yes.
That's pretty
Uh,
much the gist of like a synopsis of season
which
one,
has Jonathan Groff as Holden Ford.
which is he's
He's
great,
great.
and Holt McCallany as Bill Tench is also fucking
Uh,
great.
and then you have Anna Torv as Wendy Carr, which I have some issues with her this season a bit.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Well, we'll get into that
yeah,
when
we'll get
when
into
we get
that.
into it.
But yeah, those are kind of like the main big three
Yes.
uh, this season. So the second season deals with the Atlanta child murders, which is like
Hmm.
from somebody that lives in Georgia. Like this happened before my time, but it's still something that's still very much talked about today.
Part of the history as well. Yeah.
Yes, sorry, uh, of that city, and it's a very interesting case. But yeah, um, so what do you think of this season?
I thought it was amazing. Uh, let's. I want to talk about like for a little bit
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
how great the casting, makeup
Oh my,
slash prosthetics
oh my
for the
God.
fucking serial killers are, dude. If you look at side by side pictures comparisons of like the actors and the actual real life serial killers, it is fucking crazy.
Yes, it is.
It is so good. The way that, like I said, casting and makeup and prosthetics, all those departments, just make these actors look like the real life serial killers. It is crazy, man. It is fucking crazy. Like I don't have any pictures here with me. I wish I could show you guys, but just look like hold on. Let me see if I can find something. But like it is insane. Like what'd you think of that? Because I thought like everybody like Manson, which spoiler alert, Manson was in the season.
Yeah.
They had
The
a
big
bunch of
one,
different guys in
the
here.
big one that got me was David Berkowitz, which if you don't know who David Berkowitz was, he's the son of Sam Killer. The actor playing him, and then with like all the prosthetics and stuff and makeup, like it looked just like what that dude looks like. And it's like it threw me for a loop. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, dude, it was like wow, like
Um,
seriously.
for some of the other ones, like some of the lesser known ones, I couldn't tell. But for like the famous ones, people like
Mm.
Manson and stuff like that, and like Tex and
Even like Wayne Williams, dude, like he was
oh
fucking
yeah, yeah, that looks just like the dude. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, it's like it's creepy in a way because it looks just like them.
It's
And
crazy how similar they look like to each other,
yeah,
man.
and then like what they talk about and all that stuff is
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they brought back the guy from season one. What's his name?
Ed Kemper, played by who's
Yes.
played by Cameron Britton, who was also in Umbrella Academy. He played Hazel. Um,
Yeah, he
he's
he
a
was good.
fucking amazing actor.
dude. And the guy who was young Ned Stark was also one of the serial killers.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, look, here's a. I'll give you guys the link. Put it in the chat. Check this out. This is where they have the photo by photo comparisons of them.
Oh,
Yeah, like check it out, man. It is
eh,
crazy. Like the great job that they did with these guys,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Son of Sam one is threw me for a loop.
Yeah,
BTK is kind of. Ed Kemper is crazy. Spot
yeah,
on.
man. It is. It is wild. It is wild, just like how fucking similar they look to each other, man.
Yeah. Yep, yep.
Ed Kemper, Dennis Rader, David Berkowitz, Charles Manson, Elmer Wayne Henley Jr., Paul Bateson, Tex Watson, Wayne Williams, William Pierce Jr. Those are all the dudes that were in this season.
Uh, yeah.
That they got the actors to look like super similar. I'm telling you, man, the makeup slash casting slash prosthetics were all fucking great. But anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Well, I'm gonna talk about the issue I had with Wendy Carr, this,
Okay, go for it.
which
Yeah.
is I feel like they do that character a disservice by focusing on a relationship with her so much.
Mm.
Uh, because I just feel like Anna Torv can do so much more. I just feel like they kind of always
Like, like
kind of
they
shoot her.
relegate her into that
Yeah,
position.
that they stuck her there, and it's not that I don't care about the relationship stuff. I'm fine, put that in there. That's great. But I just feel like
Mhm.
that character is too smart and too good to
To
just
be
focus on
drawn
that
into.
alone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get you.
In one of the early episodes, her and one of the other detectives who Greg, I think, go and interview one of the serial killers um instead of the usual Bill and Holden. It's her and Greg. And I found that very interesting and I wanted to see more of that. But instead they kind of relegate her and like you don't even really see her for the last couple episodes that much. Like she's there for like a second or two. Like toward the end, and I'm like, I wanted more from that character, and that's my
Mhm.
only issue with this season. Really, is like I feel like they kind of did that actor and that character a little bit of a disservice, which I hope they kind of rectify
Okay.
in next season. That's kind of my only issue with this season.
All right.
Um, and then and yeah, the Atlanta child murders. It ends how it ended in real life, which is like some people think that guy didn't do it, some people think he did do it. I personally think he did do it, but I don't know if he did all of the murders. Um, uh, Atlanta during that time period was very racist and very the South in general, very racist and very didn't care that much about those murders. But nowadays, like everybody talks about it. Still to this day, and people still to this day think he's innocent.
Because of the show, was there like people starting to talk about it again even more or what?
Yeah, they've reopened the case several times, and I think it recently got reopened for this season came out like in March of this year. And
Mm.
so they still investigate all those cases because they only tried him for like the two. And I
Okay.
think even the FBI agent that Holden or Bill, I can't remember which one is based on, like the actual FBI agent
Yeah.
is like, yeah, I'm sure he killed some of those people, but I'm not convinced he killed them all. And there's a bunch of conspiracies and things, and now they talk about like maybe there's a cover up and things like that. Uh,
It's crazy because like it's after so many years and they're still trying to do that shit now. Like it's tough, man.
which I don't know if they'll ever get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, it's
For sure.
unfortunate, but like after so many years, man, it's tough, dude. Trying to
Yeah.
solve some of these cases.
So if it was covered up or not, I don't know. There's details about that case that the public still doesn't know, which is kind of alluded to in the show a little
Yeah,
bit when they talk about the house, stuff like that.
I think that the guy who played Wayne Williams did a great job. Christopher Livingston,
Yeah,
he
I've
did
never
it.
even seen him in anything before.
Yeah, I don't. Let me see. What did I have I seen him in anything else? Let me.
Yeah, if you're Mindhunters, you got to be in the right mindset for it. Like, you got to be prepared to deal with some dark shit because that show gets dark.
Nah, this guy wasn't. This guy's hardly in anything, man.
Yeah. But he's great. He's great as that person. Um,
Yeah.
the thing with this show is like The Boys has more violence and gore than this show really does. This show just talks about it in detail, which can be bothersome to some people. But they almost never show a lot of the violence.
No, no, they don't. I also another thing that was like seeing the whole thing with Bill and his wife.
Yeah, and their son,
Yeah, and their son who like I don't know,
which I
man.
don't know if that even. I don't know if it needed to be a thing this season, to be honest. I get
Yeah,
what it adds to Bill. I get that you see him
poor
just
guy at the end there.
just going everywhere and just like trying to do everything and just getting drained repeatedly. I get that, but it's weird enough that it almost makes it unbelievable to me. And like when I watch
Mm,
shows, I have to have like a suspension of disbelief, right? The willing suspension of disbelief, and that
right.
and that part kind of makes me think, oh yeah, this is a show. It kind of takes me out of it a little bit. But yeah, and then at the end, it's very sad because yeah,
Gotcha.
his wife and kid. But my biggest gripe was how they did kind of Anna Torv and her character.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I get you. I can understand that. Yeah.
But I still really enjoy the show. The show is really good, and this season is really really good.
Yeah,
Just because
it
I
is
have
really
personal
really good.
gripes with the characters doesn't mean like anybody else will. Like that's just because I wanted more from those characters. It's a very
Yeah, and
personal
they're setting up
thing.
the BTK killer uh for
Yeah,
next season, I assume. The Dennis Rader, the
yeah. I
dude
don't
or
know how
the
much of BT. Well, I think the creator of the show's like they have in mind for like 5 seasons, and
yeah,
BTK wasn't captured until like
2005.
2005.
Yeah.
So we'll probably see. And oh my god, it ends with him. And
That
it's
was a
so fucking
fucking
weird.
weird ass scene, dude.
Yeah, like yeah,
That's like literally the last scene of the season. I'm like, what the fuck am I? What are we looking at, man?
yeah,
This
yeah.
weird motherfucker.
But yeah, overall, great series, a great season, and everybody should check it out. But make sure you're in the right mindset for it because it deals with really heavy shit.
Yeah, it is really heavy stuff. So you have
Uh,
to like, you do have to be like in that. But yeah, we mentioned the BTK killer. If you guys don't know what the BTK killer stands for, BTK bound, tortured, killed. So
yeah, yeah. He was very much a terrible,
that's why he was nicknamed that.
yeah, terrible person.
But he killed 10 people in the Wichita, Kansas area between 1974 and 1991.
What's really scary about that is they didn't catch him till 2005. It took him a very
Yeah,
long time.
they took him. It took a lot from. He started in 1974, and they didn't catch his ass until 2005. That's fucking what 14 years ago.
Yeah,
But that's still like forever ago compared to when he actually did all that stuff.
finally got him. Uh,
Yeah,
but yeah, guys, check out Mindhunters. It's really, 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 really good.
absolutely. All these shows we've been talking about, check them all out. They're all really really great. And
And I'm gonna
Glow and my
watch Dark Crystal at some point, and we'll talk
Glow
about
and
that one.
Mindhunter are both on Netflix, and The Boys is on Amazon Prime. Um, yeah, good stuff there.
Go check them out, guys.
Indeed.
Real good. Is there any last minute things you want to bring up about any of these shows?
No, just they're all good. You should watch them. We both recommend them. And yeah, I mean that's all really.
Yeah, like we don't want to go super in depth to them, guys, because we don't want to spoil them for you.
Yeah, because we just want to talk about them because some of the stuff we've been
We
watching
watched them and
lately.
really enjoyed them. So,
We want
and
you guys to watch them if you haven't already. Speaking of serial killer stuff, another thing that I've been watching is the Ted Bundy tapes on Netflix. Speaking on the serial killer stuff, I've been watching that as well. I'm on the last episode, so I need to watch the last
is
one.
that like a
It's only
documentary or is it more of like a
kind of. It's
one
like
show?
a
Kind of like a both kind of deal.
it's a limited series. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
4 episodes. They do go into you see like they showed like actual footage of him and stuff. This motherfucker, dude, like just you gotta check it out. There's yeah.
It's crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, speaking on the serial killer stuff, that's another thing that I've been watching is the Ted Bundy tapes. Yeah. It's pretty wild. It's a docu series, so it's only 4 episodes, a little short thing. You can they're like each an hour. The last episode's like over an hour, but anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, it's interesting if you're curious about that guy and all that stuff.
All right, guys. We're gonna wrap up our podcast
Do you
here.
wanna before we end it up?
Yeah.
Do you
What do you
want to
got?
talk about some stuff we will be watching? The other things we will be watching in the future, like you
Uh,
said, Dark Crystal, right?
yeah. I'm gonna watch Dark Crystal. Are you gonna check out Dark Crystal?
I want to watch Dark Crystal.
It's
Yes, I
out.
want to
It's out
rewatch.
now on Netflix.
Is this is a prequel though, right, or a
It's a
sequel?
prequel. I believe it is a prequel.
So okay, so I haven't seen the movie. I would be curious to see if I should watch the movie and then this, or maybe this show and then the movie.
I don't know. I might watch both as well because I haven't seen it in a long time. Uh, but the reviews are out for it, and apparently it's really good. So we're gonna check that
Yeah,
out.
so that's something that I want to check out. I also need to watch 13 Reasons Why season 3. I have to watch Wu Assassins, which is on Netflix as well. These are all Netflix stuff I'm naming
I
off,
need
by
to,
the
I
way.
need to
Wu
finish Wu.
Assassins, Another Life, which has Katie Sackhoff, I think. It's like a sci-fi thriller show. I want to check that out. Uh, Disenchanted season 2 is coming out on September
That's
20th.
right. Which
So
I like.
that'll be interesting to
I like
check
that. I
out.
like that show. It's like my go to sleep show, like Futurama used to be.
Yeah, so that one will be coming soon. Yeah, there's a few other things that I want to check out that I will be looking forward to checking out soon. You got anything else?
I'm gonna attempt to watch Dark Crystal. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna attempt to watch John Wick 3 because I haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to watch. I'm gonna go back a
You
bunch of.
reminded
Yeah,
you reminded me of a movie. I watched Detective Pikachu,
you did. You
and
watched Detective Pikachu. You told me.
it was a blast. I had such a good time watching that movie. You guys should check it out because if you're into Pokemon, even if you're not, I think it's still a fun movie.
I'm
But
gonna try to check it out too. They
it
have
was
some.
good, man. I had a lot of fun watching Detective Pikachu. The credits, fucking, I was like, oh, nostalgia. Ugh, the credits are so good, dude. Just the credits alone, man. Like it's just, I mean, the entire movie is a fun blast, but like, yeah, check it out. Yeah, just watch it. Anyway, sorry.
Okay. Oh, you good,
You
buddy?
mentioned John Wick 3, and I'm like, oh shit, I watched the movie too.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back and try to finish Titans, because I need to. I'm gonna
Mhm.
try to finish Doom Patrol, and I'm gonna try to finish Swamp Thing. I need to finish all three of
Dude,
those.
you gotta finish something. It's so good. I finished it, and it is
And I'm trying to
it
think
is
if
great.
there's anything else that I'm forgetting.
I'm so
Um,
sad that Swamp Thing was canceled.
Yeah. But if you guys are still here on Twitch, don't go anywhere because I beat the queue and I'm in WoW, so we're just gonna continue on from that once I end the podcast thing.
All right.
Um.
Yeah, I
Uh.
think that's it though. We can call it a day if we
We're
don't
gonna
have
do
anything
our
else.
shout outs really quick. Hang on.
I'm just gonna try to watch some more stuff, and we'll keep you guys updated on that.
So we're gonna pop over and switch to Daniel's screen for a shout out.
Alrighty. All right, cool. Let me know
There
when
you
we're on
go.
that. We
You're
in there?
on that.
Okay,
You're
cool.
good.
We're on. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. Another week of the Clockwork Cantina podcast. I think we ended up going on for like 2.5 hours
We're
today.
almost 3 hours. We're like 10 minutes short of
Oh
three
wow.
hours.
Oh wow. So like almost 3 hours. Cool, cool. It's been a blast talking about all this stuff. I think that next week we'll probably have a shorter one just because there's gonna be some stuff that I gotta do next week.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's yeah. So we'll have a shorter one next week, but we will be back next week. Um, yeah. I mean, check us out on all the social stuff down below on the left or right, or whichever side it is on me. On stream, I will be since it's Labor Day weekend. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming on Monday because I'm gonna be grilling.
Yeah.
Be grilling them burgers. It's gonna be hashtag burger time. Hot dogs and all kinds of shit. So I'll post pictures and shit of that. But hope you all have a great Labor Day weekend, which you're currently in. I'll be back on I think Tuesday with some more Shadow of Mordor on my channel. So yeah,
What
check
time do
it
you
out.
usually go live?
I usually go live at 12 p.m. Pacific or 3 p.m. Eastern, which is the same time as this podcast. Also, don't forget tomorrow, Frozen Decimation returns,
That's
baby.
right.
It's been like a month and a half or some shit, but we are back tomorrow. I cannot wait, but I will say that I don't remember where the hell we left off, so I need a reminder. But I am excited to return to that. It's been a while. We've played D&D at WaveCon, but not Frozen Decimation. So I'm really excited to get back into that. Cannot
Yeah.
wait. Hope you guys have a great Labor Day weekend, and I will see you all next week.
All right,
Bye.
we're gonna swap over to my cam now. And hello, guys. Thank you all for coming out to support Clockwork Cantina episode 13, where we talked about all the good news in our favorite shows here today. Uh, keep an eye out. We'll have this uploaded really quick on YouTube, and keep an eye out on the Discords and the Twitch, and the Twitter if you want to get the MP3 version, which I'm going to attempt to do at some point tonight. I'm going to play
Yes.
some. The reason I'm not going to do it right after the podcast, like I said at the beginning, is because I beat the WoW queue, which means that we're going to play some World of Warcraft right here on Twitch, um, right as soon as I end this here recording and swap over to those different scenes. Coming up tomorrow, Frozen Decimation, as Daniel previously mentioned, that'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, Sunday. So if all that stuff's here, make sure to come back for that tomorrow. It'll be the first time we played since we come back from WaveCon after like a month and a half, and everybody should be there. I think some of us are sick, so I don't know for sure who's all gonna show up, but we'll see. We're gonna roll on anyway because we gotta play. I just want to say thank you everybody for coming out to the podcast. Like you guys make it so possible for us to do this, and we really appreciate and love your support. Stick around. I'm not gonna end the stream. We're gonna roll right into WoW right after this. I'm gonna take a quick like 5 minutes and grab like a drink and maybe some food, and then we're gonna start WoW. But we're gonna say goodbye to Daniel unless Daniel wants to hang out with me. I don't know if he's probably got stuff to do, but
Yeah,
uh,
I need to get some food as well.
uh,
I'll be in the chat though, and then
yeah.
maybe yeah we'll see. But yeah, I'll
Yeah,
be in the
yep.
chat.
I'll be in my Discord hanging out there unless, something happens. But for now, guys, thank you for sticking around for the Clockwork Cantina, and we'll see you all next week. Bye bye.
Bye.